What's up, folks? Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House.
Big House.
And I am for sure, man, up in here. You know what? I'm freshly showered, too.
Yeah, with a nice shirt on.
Yeah, I'm freshly showered. I don't know if it's a nice shirt or not, but I'm definitely freshly showered.
Yeah, you paid for it.
I did. I did not pay for the other two underneath.
Of course not.
No.
But I learned in the 5-6 years I've known you.
Yes.
If it does not have a collar, it was free.
It's probably free. Yeah, somebody. You know what? The one thing is somebody paid for it.
Somebody paid for it.
There is no such thing as a free lunch or a free shirt.
I would like to say though that I get them from volunteering, which you don't do very often.
No, I do not.
Yeah, see,
I told you my reason I told you why I don't volunteer, man.
Hey man, so I'll tell you what.
I will volunteer when I see that nobody's there getting paid. If everybody's volunteering, then I'll do it.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Somebody has to put it together.
If somebody getting paid, then why?
Well, hey, real quick. Hey, real quick. I just like to say that we hope you come out and volunteer for some of the things we're going to do for the children in the city. Jeezy won't be there, even though it's his thing.
Yeah, but
makes sense, I guess.
They getting paid.
Hey man, so today we're going to talk about a bullshit meter. All of you guys have a bullshit meter. We're going to talk about a bullshit meter. You know what? Dating, man. I don't know if you guys saw on our Instagram today, but I posted a picture that says, that guy you brought home last night just stole our TV.
That's
right.
And
so,
yeah, it's like a family circus.
It is right. So I tell you what, folks, man, be careful who you dating out there, man. Make sure you make good decisions. Hey, man, tonight is Take That 12. So after we do our show,
man, that's that. Hold on, say that again.
Take That 12.
That's what I'm saying, ladies.
You hear? It's funny how you hear things.
Am I the only one that heard it?
It really depends on how you say it. Hey, take that 12.
Tonight is Take That 12. Holla at me, ladies.
It's our day.
And then he'll steal your TV, apparently.
Right. That's so funny.
Nice.
Hey man, so we got pictures posted up that. And guys, we're gonna have a conversation. There's ladies here too, by the way. So I should do.
Don't call them females, heaven forbid.
No, we got some females up in here tonight. You know how females be. You know how females be.
Hey, so the Me Too Mafia will come for you, yo.
Hey, real quick to my right, man. We had to start the show. The one and the only LGZ Mbaku.
Man, life is good, man. We are 4 weeks away from the iconic movie that's 10 years in the making, man, and I'm excited, man. It's a great time to be alive. Avengers Infinity War, Volume 1.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to another Avengers movie because I seen the last one I needed to see was.
Man, I'm telling you, we
my man.
Why it look like Andre 3000 in this piece? we got Cloud 3 stacks.
What's that fuzz? Everybody move to the back.
What's up, Cloud? Folks, Cloud just came in.
Look like a dark-skinned prince.
Cloud just came in, man. Hey, so look, Cloud Overcast here, man. Ours to my left. Man, we got Fancy, and then to her left, man, we got the lady of the show, man. The lady of the show.
Lady.
Run EMC.
What's up, guys?
The females are the heavy hitters.
Females.
Apparently, I'm supposed to be offended by that, but I didn't get that memo.
Ladies.
Hey, I will say this real quick though. That a lot of people like Fancy being on the show too. So I mean, when you two add something to the show out there, what are they trying to say about us?
You know what I'm saying?
Are we misogynistic?
We're prettier.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You got a face for radio? Do you, Run?
I have a face for radio and real life.
I'm gonna keep it 100.
Take that 12.
Like if I could just come up.
Take that 12.
The second I come up with a good name that has some like I can't call them divas, but as soon as I come up with a good name, the heavy hitters will have some heavy hitters. But I can't come up with a name. The name ain't came to me yet.
I understand.
No.
Hey, man, what in the world? I like how she's thinking, but I mean,
we call them top heavies. The top heavies.
Top heavies. There you go. Hey man, I feel like. Relax, man. Relax.
We would get cut off immediately.
Hey, so I feel like we have. I don't know. Am I introducing our marketing team here? I think is that what's happening?
Yeah, I mean,
can you believe this shit? We got a website.
We got Lethal Weapon over here. Yeah?
Wow. We got Danny Glover and what's his name?
Lethal Weapon. Oh man, I love it, man. Hey man,
they all Lethal Weapon, yeah.
Hey, so folks, I can tell you right now, man. So yeah, man.
The
heavy hitters now have a lethal weapon. It's a marketing team. I tell you what, you guys. I want you.
Do they have a marketing now? No,
We're gonna let them do it because they gotta get serious. Like we're the goofballs. They're the serious ones. Although we're kind of celebrating tonight because stuff's moving. All right, guys. Let me see here. Let me see if I can get you in. You got to speak up, my man down there. Are you ready, Ty?
Go ahead.
Talk to him.
Hey, my name is Tyler. We're going to take this thing to the next level. We're going to build on it.
What's up?
It's a wonderful time to be alive. And that's really it. That's really it.
Outstanding.
That's really it.
Lance over here on the end of the table. We're going to make indie independent radio the next best thing. We're knocking out all the competition. See us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Lance Syverson with Syverson Social. Out.
I can't wait, man. Like I was in the. Is this weird? I was in the bathroom. I was totally in the bathroom thinking like I can't wait to have memes, but it's us. It's us doing memes like and stuff. I'm excited about it. No, I don't want to hit that. No, because I can't say it on the air, but that's a term.
Nah, so somebody
that's a term, yeah. I'm not doing that. Hey, so I tell you what, guys. I had a question for everybody here. You guys ready? Oh, we're also going to talk about the weather. I don't know if you guys saw that picture, but man, we're like beasts with all this snow hitting the ground. We're going to talk about Just Two. That's the group that we have coming this Friday.
Yeah.
It's coming this Friday to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And then also, man, Facebook. So if you have an Android, Facebook has been listening to your conversations for years now.
That would be in Baku over there.
And if you have an iPhone, there's a company that bought 50 million subscribers to Facebook's personal information, and they sold it to this other company.
They're catching some shit from that.
Oh man, big time!
But the thing is, I don't know why people get mad because like if you notice when you click the privacy, it says give me permission to open your mic, go to your contacts, and you give those permissions up. So I mean, it is. I mean, they probably heard a lot of different sounds on my phone.
When you by yourself,
right?
Yeah, you ever think?
It sounds like somebody clapping hands.
Let me ask you this: if you ever think if you're like watching internet porn, do you like try to cover the video so they can't see your face?
Man, they see my old face so many times.
They see your face.
The old face.
They see the what do you call it?
Like
the vinegar stroke face.
The vinegar. You know what's crazy about masturbating? Like we can all agree that everybody does it. But if somebody get caught, it's immediately embarrassing. Like we can agree that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody does it, but if you ever get caught, though, it's like it's over with.
Can you imagine that you and I are the ones that talk about it, like on against?
I definitely would bring it. If I walk in, and I see Moose stroking it out, it's definitely gonna be on the show. For sure, man.
You won't see that.
Nothing off limits.
You won't see it.
Walking in.
Now, have I answered the door with you naked? Was I naked when I answered the door once or twice?
That's different.
That ain't nothing. All right. Wow. All right, guys, you ready?
Biggie Gates, that's for you, buddy.
I know. Here's the first thing he's gonna say. Oh, he's good. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
All right, listen, ladies, I'm gonna let you go first. Name a movie that you watched over 5 times that you're still entertained by.
Remember the Titans.
You didn't think about it.
So,
Titanic.
You lost me.
The
See, you started
Titanic. I've never seen
You
the
started
Titanic.
off so well. I mean, it's
The
like
Little
you.
Mermaid.
It's like
Cinderella.
it's like the girl that peaked in high school. It's like you peaked in high school. Came over. Remember the Titans? You came out hard and you just steamrolled at the end.
Steamrolled out to nothing.
Hey man, at least she came out strong, yo. Like I mean,
She came out strong.
Like, 2 out of 5 ain't bad.
Pilgrim. I'm a female pilgrim.
Remember the Titans is a strong.
All right, Fantasy. What about you? You gotta speak up a little. I know you're real cool, but you gotta speak up.
So I never get tired of Dumb and Dumber or Talladega Nights. Boys in the Hood is a favorite.
Didn't see that one coming.
Thanks. Anything Tyler Perry. I'm addicted.
Then you lost me. Now see again.
We don't watch movies together. Like this is understood. The only genre we share is porn. So the rest of the movies are not.
I'm sorry.
I watched Boys in the Hood.
Hey, I'm sorry. I almost choked on my rice right there.
Right.
First of all, Medea doesn't even work on my television.
Don't even work. Like that channel don't even show up.
No,
And
not Medea, but the other ones. Like I can't even think of it.
The Brown family reunion or whoever they are.
The only movie Tyler Perry was good in was Alex Cross, and he didn't direct it.
That's hilarious. Hey, and by the way, you think about Tyler Perry Studios.
has been shut down almost by Marvel because they've been going. Like,
I was going to say the Black Panther was filmed at Tyler Perry Studios.
No, that's not Tyler Perry. Marvel got their own studio down there.
No, it was filmed at Tyler Perry Studios. I did some research. I know you did not. So I'm winning.
Old stuff like The Birds or anything Hitchcock.
We always argue. You watch all those stuff?
I love the old stuff.
She's like Black Mirror?
I love the old She's Gotta Have It. I do watch Black Mirror.
Black Mirror's pretty good.
All right, so I got to ask her, what we call him? You had a cool name for
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon crew, man.
The Lethal Weapon on Fox.
These are their real names, though, because they're businessmen.
Yeah, they're businessmen.
They're real names. So, Ty, name a movie that you've seen over 5 times that you can watch again, like today.
Yeah, I got a total of 5.
Oh, okay.
I got Scarface.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
It's Carlito's Way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I Am Legend.
Yes, good.
Limitless.
Have I seen it? Take the medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Faster, the one with the rock in it.
Yeah, man. The gun he had in that movie
I have seen
is a hand cannon.
Take this list down.
That's hilarious.
The gun, hey, to all you NRA people, the gun The Rock had in that movie was amazing.
Hey, you know what you should do? Go on the poster we did tonight and post those movies on there, Ty. That'd be amazing. And that way people can keep up with the ones you watch. All right, my man Lance. Lance, are you sure you weren't like in Backstreet Boys or?
Man, I was gonna say that, yeah.
One of them. What's the name of them other ones? What's the name?
No, he was not in any of
Not
them.
Lance Bass.
I figure no, not him. No, I'm not gonna give you that one.
Oh, he's gay.
But I mean,
Lance Bass is gay.
we're not talking.
Sweet
It
guy.
doesn't matter.
I'm just throwing it out
Just
there.
his look looks like he can dance his ass off and sing.
And you know what? When you hear the movie I'm about to say, you're going
Okay.
Stomp the Yard. That's a good movie.
That cracks me up. You can watch it over and over again. That's
It's a
funny.
movie I like.
That's funny. Any more?
Oh man, I can't think of any right
Okay,
now.
but Stomp the Yard's your go-to.
Right.
If it's on, you like, oh, I'm watching this.
Yeah, it's pretty
I'm not going nowhere. All right, Clyde, what you got? Clyde does look like he's about to say, dearly beloved,
Right.
we are gathered here today
We got dark skinned Prince in the
for a
building.
thing called life. Anyway,
Let's get crazy.
all right, go ahead.
All that. Throw it all into one.
All right, go ahead, man.
Man, I got Lean on Me.
That's a good one.
What is it? Friday.
Good one.
What else? He took Limitless.
Limitless.
What was it? Goodfellas.
Good one.
Another classic.
And that's all I got for right now.
That's all you got?
Again, I've seen 0 of those.
That's so
You
funny.
gotta
Jeezy, limit yourself to 5, please.
I know, right?
Because you're a movie guy, you can just watch them all.
Well, I can watch Heat.
Oh, that's a good one, yeah.
Obviously, Carlito's Way. Another one he said was Goodfellas is a good one. Then after that, it's just pretty much Marvel. I mean,
Anything Marvel.
Winter Soldier, Ragnarok,
Those are on all the time.
Black Panther.
I saw Ragnarok.
You know, I saw Black Panther 4 times. Yo. So that's
ridiculous.
In the
I was gonna
theater.
say My Girl. That scene gets you every time. I know
Yeah,
you
My Girl,
already
yeah.
admitted it on air.
Are you getting a little teary-eyed right now?
My girl can get you.
That's hilarious, man. Hey, man, all right, so...
My girl was kind of tough for me, man.
That's
What about you,
hilarious.
Moose?
Movies?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, I can tell you that Moose is not a movie guy.
Because he would fall asleep.
Because I would fall asleep if it's boring. However, I like SWAT. Like the remake with Samuel L. Jackson and LL and them.
It was on the other day.
I've seen that like 3 or 4 times, and I enjoy that. I also enjoy anything Transformers.
No!
I can watch all of those. I can watch all the Transformers.
I tapped out like the last 3.
Not me, man. Especially, but
Matter of fact, I actually walked out of a theater, and I never did that.
the first one is the best one, and you
Yeah,
gotta listen to the mom.
Yeah.
Like when the mom is saying stuff. Oh, it's okay, honey. Everybody jacks
Yeah.
up. You know, like
Yeah.
that's so funny to me. Anyway, anything Transformers. And I'm gonna tell you right now. The name is escaping me right this second. Mr. Red, Mr. Pink, Mr. Green.
Reservoir Dogs.
The Reservoir Dogs, man.
Reservoir Dogs is
Anytime the Reservoir Dogs on, or anything that Quentin Tarantino makes,
I was just about to say.
except for I have not made it through the Hateful Eight yet.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Like it ain't worth making it all the way through.
I haven't made
it. Like
I'm a sleeper.
Like
I fall asleep.
I fell asleep on that one too. Like I had to wake up and like rewind it, like
Yes.
just so I can say that I saw it.
Now,
But, it's like
I will tell you this though. I saw a movie yesterday, The House with Will Ferrell.
That
It's
was
funny.
funny.
It's funny.
yeah, the
It's
casino
funny.
one.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
funny.
hilarious.
It's funny.
Game night was funny, man.
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, movie
all
pass,
right, guys. So listen, Viagra is 20 years old today. Now I'm gonna give you a quick back history, and I'm just gonna be quiet, and let you guys kind of do your thing. Viagra was originally created as a blood pressure medicine.
Pulmonary hypertension.
Yes, and then all of a sudden they found out that the side effect wasn't blurry vision, low. It was a hard penis in men. And all of a sudden somebody was like, you know what, we're going to remarket this. We're going to rebrand this. When they rebranded it, the kind of star that they got, anybody remember? Huh? It was Senator Bob Dole.
Oh yeah.
Right.
They got him talking about impotence
Right.
at the time,
His wife
and they got him to
walking
talk about
And
it
his wife was walking over the limp.
because he was banging it. And so anyway, you get this drug now that, as it was marketed for erectile dysfunction and issues in older men. Guess what's happening now, guys? In 2018,
We got 23-year-olds.
you got 20-year-olds, 23-year-olds, 27-year-olds using it. And you know why they're using it? They're having performance issues due to anxiety, depression, and things like that. And they're not able to get their peters up because of that. Now, we have three 20-year-olds in the house.
20-somethings.
20-somethings. Because we're in Styx downtown, which Styx is at 361.
Indiana.
That's where we are. So yeah, that's where we do our show. And so, all right, so guys, Jeezy, I'll let you go first because I know it's gonna be crazy. And then I want you to talk to the 20-year-olds, man, and find out what they're so stressed out about that the peters won't get hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Not them,
not them particularly. We don't know that.
Say shit.
But I just go back to when I was 20 something. Like Viagra was the last thing on my mind. Like, cause like the wind get blow wrong, and like you ready to go. Now as you get older, man, things happen. I mean, you stress in life and.
But you were excited about the Model T coming out, and the generations before you weren't holding your jobs. You could afford a house.
Yeah, I didn't care about that. I cared about going to class and like chicks. That was like my
Your life was
But
different.
now we hear guys having anxiety at 20 and issues like that.
I think a main reason is due to social media. They see shit on social media, they feel like they're not as good enough or where they should
But see,
be.
here's the thing, Lance. I'm gonna say this, man. Like, I think y'all use social media wrong.
We do.
Yes.
No, you're
Yes.
exactly
I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all use it
You are
wrong.
exactly right.
If social media was around in my day, I would literally have about 20 kids, man.
Well then maybe we not using it wrong.
Okay, that's key. But I mean, what I'm saying is like literally like y'all grew up with this stuff. So not only did y'all grow up with it, it's like we didn't have it. Y'all grew up with it, so the females on social media are used to letting everything out there and everything is like okay. It's almost like living in France.
Yep.
Everything is okay. Hey, what's in my titties? Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's it? Oh, that's okay.
It's okay.
Hey,
we-
it's legal here in the U.S. now.
Yeah, it is legal. We gotta talk about that too. But yeah, it's. But y'all grew up with it. But so to have the stress of like I said, social media, because I guess it's like the bullying and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand it. Like, I literally
So
do
you
it.
don't understand the fact that they can be stressed out and they can't get their peter up?
Yeah.
I look at it like this, man. You gotta have self-awareness, self-confidence. You gotta be aware of who you are, and that's taught at home. And
True.
maybe I don't know what's going on, but it's something going on at home. It's starting that out. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody has these issues.
All I know is this.
That's true.
Like,
You know-
with the subject Cheesy brought up, like social media, causes a lack of seduction on the female part. Like from what I noticed, just because it's just like she posts a selfie, and then it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I get all the dudes and everything like that. And I mean, it's just like I get bored like real quick as far as just like, look, man, like it's one thing you cute, like you look good, whatever. But if you ain't got the foreplay to get the whole situation going, I'm just gonna be like.
But you 20, like I get you. You sound like you about 30 or 35. Like we didn't care about foreplay, but we care about one piece of foreplay.
I want to see it.
But it's more about what you bring to the table.
Yeah.
For
You
women,
want at 20?
I mean, but he said that.
I mean, these the young go-getters,
I
man.
guess,
Like, age ain't nothing but a number. Leah said it. Like,
I mean, here's
It's
the
more than
thing.
number.
Here's the
More
thing.
than
You and I had so Jeezy and I have conversations off the record sometimes that are pretty amazing. That should be on the record, right?
Yeah, we get so much
Here's
trouble.
one of them today. So so Jeezy's a fast food aficionado. What you need to get off for that.
I know, I do.
All right. So you were at Wendy's,
Right.
and there was the woman that was taking your order at Wendy's
Taking my order.
had Queen tattooed on her hand.
yo, and I lost.
You immediately go to social media and go, there are no queens at Wendy's. What do you guys think about that? I mean, can you be a queen? And the rest of our conversation went this way. Probably not. Like, there are no kings. What do we say?
Working at McDonald's.
And working at McDonald's, a king, and so then we flipped it.
Unless you Stan Kroenke. I mean, what we say?
Ray Kroc, like the
Crockett.
owner. If you're the owner,
Dave Thomas.
you're the owner of Wendy's,
Who's the prince in Coming to America that worked at McDowell's? What was his name?
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
What was his name? But yeah,
Joffrey, whatever.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing: can you be a queen? Can you be a queen and work at a fast food joint? I mean, and that's the issue. That's the issue because these 22-year-old guys, they're meeting chicks at the fast food joints, coffee joint, baristas, place they hang out, and social media.
This is the only way I'd say that's okay.
Yes.
If you go up to her and say, hey, do you think you're a queen? And she says, no, not yet.
Why you gotta tell
Maybe
me?
3 years from now.
Thank you. That's exactly where I was going.
Well, first of all,
Wait, hold
What
on.
if that woman has potential?
To be a queen.
Potential.
Let me ask you a question. How many queens you know got queen tattooed on their hand?
Thank you.
I feel like
I mean.
That's true.
Hey, she could not have the knowledge.
I think the
What if she was taught the
queen
game right?
probably doesn't have the tattoo of the word queen anywhere on her body.
What did I say, Moose?
I'm sorry. Say it
I
again.
feel like a queen would not have a tattoo of the word queen anywhere on her body. She would not feel the need to put it out for the entire world to see through a tattoo or a t-shirt or a hat or
Well, she
whatever.
might.
A t-shirt.
Yeah, I said
T-shirt
queens
or
don't
hat.
get tattoos, queens wear crowns.
Maybe that's her vision board, and that aspires her to
Ah.
her role. And you in your post-World War II man traditional role should be there.
Yes, I am
to
definitely
inspire her
post-World War II.
Traditional
and
man.
mold
traditional
her
man.
into the ideal housewife. Like,
No.
alive.
The tattoo ruined that. Well, I don't want to sit around and get
So
a hand
wait.
job, watch the queen go up and down on my. No, I'm good. First of all, hand tattoos are just not the thing to do.
It's not professional.
So
No
should
job's gonna hire
you should get some.
Unless you work at
Wendy's hired her.
Wendy's.
Yeah.
Yes.
So are you trying to say, like, guys? So we got man, our team here is young and professional, and they're sharp.
Yes.
They're some sharp dudes.
I
I
dig
give
it.
them
I
that.
dig it.
And so, are you saying that women, if you work in, if a woman, beautiful woman, let's take who's a beautiful young woman right
I
now?
met plenty of women that work at places like that, but they're not going to stay there. They're just there for right now.
No,
So they okay.
Right there, then no. But if she has potential, if she has plans on going, like she could be in college. I'm just working at Wendy's right now.
Trust me, she wasn't in college.
I'm just saying, it's not that you can't funnel all women.
Yeah. All right, Todd,
I
I get
understand
it.
why you're saying that.
All right, so
Tattoo. But if you're working at Wendy's with hopes,
So-
hopes and
I
dreams
think
and
that
plans
you
of
should
getting out of there.
have talked to her and get to know her beyond her tattoo.
Nah, I pass. I mean,
But now sidebar right quick. Like, can I just bring up the fact that Wendy's made a mixtape? How where's the beef?
what the heck?
yeah, I meant to play that. But yeah.
Is she on there?
No, she's not.
She'd have made a
Yeah,
feature.
I was gonna say she on there.
She's a queen.
I mean,
I'm the queen of the beef. Is that what she said? She the queen of the
She was
beef.
built like the building.
All right,
Hey,
so
but,
all right, so wait, what? So you got the young guys on here. So you telling me that you can still date a chick that's doing fries, at the joint because she has potential. You're looking at potential.
The person, yeah.
Okay.
Straight hustlers.
But see,
I get that. I get that.
Look, at that age group, absolutely you can.
I get
I'm
that.
not going to do that. I'm not doing
At
it.
our age group,
I'm not doing that.
hell no.
You ever seen a stripper with pantyhose on?
You know what I'm saying?
Ridiculous. That's what they
Strippers
do.
with the big draws.
Strippers with pantyhose on
Yeah,
doing a
leggings.
It
headstand.
does look better with pink. Well, I thought that women look better with pantyhose.
No, this lady had
I mean,
pantyhose.
at that age group,
She had pantyhose on, and she was doing a headstand, and I was like, I'm ready to leave.
So I Jesus don't even do strip clubs, man.
No, I was with my buddy. Was like, come on with me. You know, I don't go to
Yeah,
that.
I can't.
No, it's not my
I can't envision myself giving you money.
Hey, so remember we talking about Viagra though, right?
And I literally can go on my phone and just
So you need
go,
Viagra.
I go to Google and be like, show boobies.
Yeah,
And then literally just go through a whole
Going to a
thread.
strip club's equivalent to opening up your trash can and throwing your money in it.
That's exactly what it is. It's set on fire. Yeah, for real.
Hey, folks, real quick, you listen to Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We're live on Spreaker.com. Jeezy, where else can you catch us?
Man, you can catch us on Apple Podcasts, man. You can catch us on Spreaker.com. You can catch us on, if you got an Android phone, man, you can listen to us on Podcast Addict.
If you got an Android phone?
Yeah, Android.
And Facebook's listening to you too. Go ahead, where else can you catch us?
I forgot that quick.
Anywhere else?
Hey, man, on Facebook, on YouTube, man. Check us out, man. We're where you are.
Yep.
Hey, so I tell you what, man, I think our profile's going to get a lot better. I'm excited. About what's happening. That's what you get for smoking, man. Smoking's bad, okay?
It keeps me
All
going.
right. So, folks, you can check us out. Run, where we doing the show tonight? 361?
Indiana.
And what kind of food they have here? What kind of place is it?
So this is a cigar lounge and restaurant. So they have traditional Asian cuisine with a twist. So like I had shrimp sliders tonight, and they're just wonderful. I had steak sliders last week. They were fabulous. Moose is munching on lamb chops and fried rice and vegetables. Gigi had wings, chicken wings. So pretty much anything you want, you can get it here. And there's a lively crew called the Heavy Hitters. Come join us.
Yeah, man. I mean, so, you know, the drinks are good. They have upstairs and downstairs. Cool place, right?
Yeah, and Seabiscuit, also known as the best waitress in the world, will take care of you.
That's right, for sure. Now, we got a guy in the back of us that might be dying. We do know CPR. We can help you if we need to.
And I will film it.
He is not doing the international I'm choking sign, so I'm going to leave him alone.
We have the high
Hey, so-
and the camera crew. You are good.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
good.
so here's what we got, guys. We got a situation where the weather in the United States is going wacko right now. I mean, it is. What's today?
Climate change is real, man.
Today's March 27th.
We had 10 inches of snow 2 days ago.
We had 10 inches of snow, and then today we've had 2 inches of rain already.
No, this is ridiculous.
So, are you going to talk about the heart machine again? What's going on?
No, this is just man's doing. This ain't no heart machine. This is
So, is it too much cars? Too much?
It's us doing it, man, to the planet, man. Like we killing it, dog. You know, but
What's that?
so we killing the planet, man. I mean,
With what?
With carbon and you know, I mean, just the emissions is small. You go to China, you can't even see outside because there's so much tar and smog. And you go up to Gary, yeah, they got oil factories and stuff there, man. The steel mills, man. Maybe just we killing the planet, man.
So, are we going to be able to reverse it, or is it just
It's
done?
over, it's done with. I mean,
You're not going to jump on the conspiracy of the government controls the weather?
I mean, they do.
He's been there.
I mean, no, they
He's been there
definitely
already.
do. But this is, I mean, we doing this. So I
bet
mean,
you my fault.
what's sad is like my 15th go around on this planet, man, gonna be jacked up.
Oh, you're going to be on
See,
the-
I'm glad some of y'all got
How
that.
many times have you been on this
Man,
planet
I'll probably be
already?
about 10, 15 times.
How many times do you get to go around the planet? As
No,
many as you want.
not a minute. No, I've been here. Don't you ever heard the saying, "There's nothing new under the sun"?
Yes.
That includes us.
Yes.
So
what I'm asking you, so just continually repeat.
I've been around the sun 40 times. We've been around,
Yes, yes,
allegedly.
I get that.
Allegedly. If we are moving. If we indeed are moving. That's a whole other show. Conspiracy Brother.
Hey,
We talking about Viagra right now.
Yeah, Viagra.
Yeah, well, we always got to go back to it. Speaking of Viagra, I saw
Under, how many times you take a Viagra? Over 5 times in your life.
under
Yeah, I mean, under
I
2.
never took
Over.
I did
because
it twice.
I've never taken it.
I did it twice.
I'm nervous about it because I heard it makes your head hurt and messes with
No, let
your
me tell you something. The first time I took it, Jesus was married.
I'm
at the time.
nervous, scared of it.
I was married at the time, so I didn't know that you can break the pill in half.
Yeah, you took the whole thing.
I took the whole thing.
Did you ever
So
actually lasting longer than 4 hours
Jeezy,
have to go to the ER?
Jeezy and Baku was like, at the time I was like 28, and we just took it just to try it out. And first of all, there's no difference in sensation. Let me get that clear.
Same sensation.
Actually, it might be a little worse.
It's better because it's full
Dude,
tilt.
it is as hard as a rock, and you ain't coming. It is hard as a rock, and you just like going. You like, man, I will stop because when you stop, all your blood is like right there, dog. And it's like still.
Then what do you do?
It hurt, man. It literally started hurting, man.
Well, you know, like there's a medical term. There's a medical condition that happens with some psychotropic medication. It's called having a priapism, right?
So you got to pump them, get that blood out.
Well, what they do is they puncture it and they drain the blood out. Sometimes several liters of blood out of your penis so that it can go. You see the face. You see the face of the young
That
fellas
shit was
tonight.
her. I was like, yo, I'm good with it. I didn't know you're supposed to take a whole pill.
No,
I
well,
You didn't have to go to the hospital?
No.
The second time?
oh no, hey, well,
Me and
hey,
Ben,
folks.
we got down to build a duck.
Hey, this is Moose at Big House. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I had a 4-hour erection, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm tagging everything that can take it until I'm done.
Moose, no, it's good till you start chafing.
I buy some lube.
No, you get that chafe on the side of that piece.
I'll get
you
some
like,
Crisco.
oh! You like,
I'll get some Crisco. I don't care what. Yeah,
it's like
Vaseline.
At that point, there's no helping.
ain't no helping the chafe though. It's like a lemon. It's like a lemon getting squeezed in your
Let's
shit.
go on the other side. I'll figure something out. You gotta remember.
They putting salt in your dick.
You gotta remember. I'm a man of a certain age. I've caught a cramp in the middle. I don't stop. I just try to switch it. Matter of fact, you know,
That ain't like a cramp. That ain't like a cramp.
you improvise. Right.
You know when you
Right, Lance. You
when
improvise.
when you get a cramp when you nut in your stomach. You can't. It's like pain and pleasure, though. You're like, oh,
You don't know what to do. You just stretch your arms out.
man, you don't know whether shit or wine your watch.
Once
You
you
know-
get past that, you can do seasonal pictures and like tourist attractions.
Exactly.
Flat Stanley type.
You have to. You
Remember
have
those
to.
days, man, when a midget do a pull up on my shit.
Right now. I'm sorry. We don't say it's little people.
Yeah, when a little person do a
It's
shit
little
up.
people. Hey, all right. So we gotta be done talking about
Nowadays, your shit, dog.
We
We gotta fucking concentrate.
we for sure.
Everything gotta be quiet. You can't
We
move.
for sure gotta be done. Listen.
The lights gotta be right.
What about the dating game, man? Because you're right. You're absolutely right, though. Like you
Those
like,
are lucky bastards, man.
look when you're man of a certain age, all of a sudden you go, "Some outside."
Somebody outside,
And then it's over.
with that. You go from 12 to 6.
Yeah, then you're like, "Come on,
Come on, man.
Come
Like,
on.
remember the naked days used to
Start
work? Don't
beating
work
it.
no more.
No, none of that. None of that.
None of that works, dog.
All right, so here we go. I got a question for you.
Yes.
All right, so
It's all about content, bro.
Facebook is on is in the media right now because, like I told you guys earlier, 50,000 people, their information, so like your telephone number, some of the things, your preferences, things you like, all that stuff has been compromised. And if you're an Android user and you use Messenger, they opened up your mic and listened to your phone conversations. Supposedly, there was organizations that used that information to influence the last election, where your president, Jeezy, was elected.
Bro,
All right, so I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah. So anyway, is it? I mean, is it George Orwell? Is it 1984 again? I mean, is it okay? Well, what's the saying you used to always say about giving up your freedom? And
Oh, yeah,
liberty?
those who sacrifice freedom for security deserve neither.
All right. So is that what we should do? I mean, is that something? I mean,
Well, first of all, I think it's getting kind of overblown, and I'm gonna tell you why it's kind of overblown. Facebook has
Because you're chafing.
Facebook has over 1 billion people on Facebook. We talking about 50,000. That's less than like 0.1%. So we literally getting overwhelmed when they say 50,000. It sound big.
50,000 in the United States.
Again, Facebook has over 300 million users. We talking about 50,000. Like that's not a big deal.
Relevance changes if you're in the 50,000.
Yeah.
It does. You're right.
Yeah, it does, but I'm pretty sure that my data is probably like Jordan shoes, like some sneakers or something.
I know somebody's blushing if they're checking out my data.
Yeah, for real. They're like,
Congratulations.
right, good for you. But the thing is, what scares me moving forward is like we all. I went to the 3 older statesmen of the crew. we know what it's like to be protective of our stuff, secure our stuff. But like this generation, they grew up with the cloud. They grew up with like cloud stuff. Like I don't trust the cloud.
Well, forget you too then.
That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, people. So I mean, so it's like they going to experience more hacking as y'all get older than we ever will. I mean, because we off the grid half the
You
time.
kept pointing at me with old. I'm not old.
We're older.
I'm young.
Make
Artificial intelligence, man, is gonna take over.
that's the conversation that we need to have that no one wants to have.
AI.
Is that Facebook had 2 programs take themselves offline and start creating a language with each other. But no one wants to talk about that. They want to talk about the 50,000. But that's the conversation. That to me, that's the scary thing.
Talk about it, man.
I think you
What
should
happened?
ask the question about all news. I think there's 2 important questions you should ask. One is that the difference between editorial and news is that news contains just facts and editorial contains opinion. So if you believe you're watching and hearing news, you are in fact hearing editorial. 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 24-hour on your full media stations. That's one. Discern that this is not unbiased news.
Right.
That doesn't exist.
Not
2,
anymore.
you should ask some questions about the context or what everyone's coming from. And my personal filter on that is, what is this the deflection for? You know, a magician wants you to look here because he's doing the act over here, and that's what I feel. Is it the other with our main news stories?
Yeah.
Where are we focused on 50,000, and what are we missing?
On the other
While
side.
you bait and distracted me over here, what am I missing behind that?
Right. Maybe this is a
shell game.
Yeah,
It's a sleight of hand.
Because like, there's a movie coming out that everybody probably see the previews now, Ready Player One, and it's kind of mind-boggling that no one that I've seen has caught like what the movie actually is. And I talked about it several times. I talked about it, the 2045 initiative. I talked about it several different times about how they want to recreate humanity. So they got this movie coming out called Ready Player One, and in this movie, it's called The Oasis, where basically you take your go into this virtual world where you can live because the world is no longer inhabitable. So you live in like
the lost generation.
the lost generation. But what year does the movie take place in?
That I'm not sure.
So no, I'm gonna tell you, 2045.
That's
And very interesting.
I heard an interview with Steven Spielberg the other day, and he said that he thinks this reality he has created through this movie that came from a book is like 3 years away.
I'm trying to tell y'all, no, the 2045 initiative is real. And the thing is, if you watch the video, they tell you by this point we will have this. By this point, and we're right on track. Because the whole point is they want man to be able to create your avatar and live as your avatar. So when you see all these memes with the hair bunnies on Facebook and all that kind of stuff, like they're getting used to where they say, no, but we got an idea. How would you like to be that puppy that you love so much on Instagram? Or you love so much on Snapchat? And all of a sudden you become that puppy in this world that you want to live in. And you can live that 24/7.
When the puppy and the unicorn are taking your order at Wendy's, the queen's not going to look so bad, is she?
She's not. But see, the thing is, the question always been, well, how you spend money? How do you buy stuff in that world? What's hot right now? Bitcoin. And what is Bitcoin? Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but they got that's going away because of so much stealing and all that.
But no, what I'm saying, but Bitcoin,
media as much as it was.
but Bitcoin is an
because
online. It's an
a lot
online.
of guys start stealing a bunch of money.
Right. What I'm saying, but Bitcoin is an online currency. It's not there. There's no money. There's no.
not cash.
It's not cash. It's online. So when you go into this virtual world, now you got your Bitcoin, your online money. So now when you in that world, you can buy and trade the same way you do out here, man.
I play Angry Birds.
Agents of Shield, man. We
I just earn all mine on Angry Birds. I got a buddy, man. Hey, Lamar, man, I'm sick of you. Like, I am totally stuck on Angry Birds, man. Like, hi, guys. This is Moosic at Big House, and I am an Angry Bird addict.
Angry Bird-aholic.
I am. I can't stop playing it. And so is it also tracking my data and my time? And
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
doing on there?
It is. The same
You'll
as
know if you start getting feeds on your social media
Yeah, with Angry
about
Birds.
aviaries, or would you like to buy some birds?
I'm sorry about areolas. What'd you say?
Aviaries.
Oh,
I
aviary.
bet you areolas too.
What is aviary bird stuff?
Yeah, that's like a bird sanctuary.
Oh, okay. Oh, they said areolas.
Which are
Of
nice.
course, that's what you two heard.
It wasn't that. Aviolas.
I mean, it is.
What's
like
an aviola? What's an aviola?
Looking it up now.
An aviary.
Well, what's an aviola though? Isn't there something too?
It's
Aviary.
like
Aviola.
It's like a sandwich.
Uvula.
Maybe that's what I was talking
It sounds
about.
like
No, there's an alveoli, which is a little canal in your lungs. It's where your
Ah.
oxygen goes into
Check out
and
the
carbon
brain,
dioxide
y'all.
goes out.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm telling
I'm
you, man, we got some
Now,
smart
I
The
think-
dudes.
aviolus.
We got some smart dudes in here, man. You know what I'm saying? They know what the heck's going on. Hey man, so I tell you what, man, if you guys need some like marketing, if you need branding, if you need help on like on your internet stuff and your social media, if you need what's the other thing I bought, Ty? Web design. What's the thing I bought with the logos and all that stuff? You should talk to these guys real quick. Tell us like the name of your company and talk about yourself a little bit real quick.
My name is Tylen Lilly. It's spelled Tylin, last name Lilly. You can go to tylenlilly.com. It'll tell you everything you need to know about my services, what I do, who I am, where I came from, how I got started, how I can get you on your path to success. If you're lost right now, you don't know what's going on, I can help you find out what's going on. Or you can look up my company, TYGE Consulting. We do web design, search engine optimization, visual design, branding, digital marketing strategy. Pretty much across the board, offline strategy. But I'd like to be your go-to guy. 317-213-6597. And my partner.
Say it one more time.
317-213-6597. My partner right here, he's great at social media. He's going to introduce himself.
Lance Syverson. My company's name is Syverson Social. I specialize in social media marketing, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, getting your brand out there when nobody knows about it. I've been doing this for about 2 years now, self-made, self-taught. I went to IUPUI for exercise science. College was not for me. I wanted to do something for myself, started my own company. I'm building my own brand. Think about where you're at right now, and then think about 2 years from now, what your life could be like. You know what I'm saying? Your destiny's in your own hands. Take what you want with it. Lance, 317-417-9386. Again, 317-417-9386.
Hey man, I tell you what, if you check out the Heavy Hitters webpage tonight, not webpage, excuse me. If you check out Heavy Hitters Instagram, they will put their information on there, and then you can get them through there. So remember, check out Independent Radio, Heavy Hitters Radio, and their information will be on there.
So
for sure.
So Lance, so basically telling me is that you went to college and was like, you know what? I gotta learn something on my own. And you self-taught, you started your own business. That's amazing. I like it. Kind of like Steve Jobs and
Right.
I like
Now
it.
I have a personal point of view on college. I don't think college specifically wasn't for me. Is it for everybody? It can be. I personally don't think. I think it's a scam. The government's buying you into a system, getting you 40 grand in debt, 50 grand in debt, and then most people don't know what to do after that.
How old are you, Lance?
I'm 22.
That's what I'm talking about. At 22, he learning.
Hey man,
He
he's at
understand.
22. He's in that genre where Lance is gonna feel like this. I know he's here. I'm gonna say it. I'm a man of a certain age. He wants his business. He does a lot of business throughout the day. I'm sure he has some sort of balance between working out probably and like his social life too. Like I'm sure there's some sort of balance with all of that, and that's what's important. This age group, these guys are in. That's what's important to them. I talked to Ty the other day. He hit me up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Well, I've had my workout already. Now I'm at the coffee shop doing my work. I'm like, damn man, I'm just scramble me some eggs.
I just scratched my balls twice.
Right.
I don't think there is a balance, because we're all doing the best we can. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't afford to go to college. Just that. I had to go work, distribution jobs, working at Cisco, U.S. Foods, Kroger distribution. 18 an hour, 22 an hour, I did that. But it wasn't for me. I didn't have my freedom. You know what I'm saying? I had money, but I didn't have nowhere to spend it. I was paying the bills, things like that. But I just wanted more. I wanted my freedom. I kind of wanted the lifestyle. The thing that they sell online. Me and Lance achieved that. We can go on the beach, work on the beach, whatever we want to do. Because all our businesses is based on laptop and smartphone. So we've got the ability to do that. You
The
know.
key word being you're still working. You're
Yes.
putting in hours.
Yeah, yeah, you work, but-
dedication,
Right.
and focus.
Right.
And whether you're doing that at college or someone else, you're still working
Right.
how you want, when you want.
Yeah,
So,
right.
yes, you can be and do anything if you're willing to
To
put
work.
in the effort
Put in the work.
and the work to become.
'Cause I see you got to put in the work from ages 20 to 30. That's your most important years. If you can do that at 30 and on, bro, you can do whatever you want with it.
If you do it right, then by the time you get past a certain age, you can chill out.
Chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Why is retirement 65? Who said that? Why is
Uh,
retirement 65?
Roosevelt.
Why can't I retire at 25?
Roosevelt said 65. I can tell you why.
His life expectancy.
Because life expectancy was 65. So if you're paying into Social Security and you die at 65, we'd have that money forever. See, what they didn't do is they started to change it now because we're living longer. That's why we run out of money. By the time you guys, if you guys don't acquire some sort of independent wealth or put things away and be smart with your money, there may not be money there for you.
It will. It'll be
There
money
may
there.
not be money there for me, and I'm close.
It'll be there. Bro. That money ain't. They've been saying that since my great grandmother.
No way. It was money there for
It'll
them.
be there. But the thing is,
Because
man,
the time changed.
the whole
65 to 75 now.
The whole thing is, man, entrepreneurs work 80 so they ain't got to work 40.
Right. Yep. And me and Lance started a new company this week.
What's that?
Me and Lance started another company.
Since you've been sitting here?
Hey,
That's how they do it. That's how they do
But
it.
we have the skill set to make all that come to
Right.
life. You know?
Right.
And it makes it a lot easier.
And you know what they say, man? They say, what is it, seven streams of income
You gotta have some
can
multiple
build wealth.
You gotta have more than seven.
Yeah, you gotta have multiple streams of income.
you only got
Lord,
one right now, you're losing.
Yeah, I got about 40 streams of income.
That's busy.
No,
I don't even want to be that busy. I got to sleep. So what about this? What these young guys say? Team no sleep. Are you guys team no sleep?
This motherfucker is. I need to work on getting up earlier, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
working
I
on
can
it.
sleep when I die. You know that casket is gonna be pretty dark. I
Yeah,
can
but
sleep very well.
the only thing is, though, if you don't get rest and all that kind of stuff, then you get to the casket earlier.
Yeah, no, I don't think so because I live full. Right? If I died today, I'd be completely happy. Of course, there are things I still want to do and I want to achieve, but as far as everything I want to achieve and do, I've done that. I've done that. You know, I live
At
a full-
22?
I live a full life.
I had to
promise.
say,
I
heck
promise.
no.
Okay, I promise.
As a man, I've lived 25 years longer than you.
I've done it.
And there's some stuff I did yesterday. I was like, damn, man, I can make this happen.
And we think about it, every day is like full, and every day is new.
Yes.
So I'm appreciative of the day. I remember I used to hate waking up. I didn't love myself, didn't like myself. But once you achieve and learn and grow, you know, and learn to hug and love yourself, you know, then things start to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, hey,
Condoms for life, baby.
Hey, folks. Hey, real quick, folks. I will say something, man. This guy, Ty, I just met him last week, and you know, he's one of those things. Though he made a logo for something in my 40 for me, and you know, it occurred to me that he's so sharp. I sent the dude $35 without even knowing much about him. Right? I sent him $35, and all of a sudden I said, "Damn, man, I gave you money." And you ain't got no receipt.
And I know you.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
I know this dude.
Right, you know me, right? All of a sudden, it
That's
occurred
big.
to me. It occurred to me,
He
but
even called me.
I'm like, hey, hold on a second, man. Like, where you at, dog? You know. But so I think it's one of those things where you guys are sharp, man. You and my man Lance too. You guys are sharp, and you know, it's one of those things where if you keep doing what you're doing, y'all gonna crush the industry, man. Do whatever you want to do. So definitely keep it up. And you young fellas out there, well, not young fellas, young dads, man, dads. Hey, so dads, Jeezy. Okay, all the school shootings, right? All the school shootings, save the last one that happened in Maryland. The one that happened in Maryland where he shot the girl and the boy, he had an intact family. Dad, mom, at home, the whole deal, right? Other than him, every last one of the others, the last few, going back to Columbine, going forward, had a broken up family where the boy lived with mom, no dad was present. They were Pilgrim boys, by the way, no black boys, and they all had other issues as well. What's the reason?
Everybody got issues. Let's be honest. Everybody got issues.
We know what,
But
man.
what's the reason that these guys, this demographic,
I can't tell.
this demographic chooses to shoot up the school when other demographics don't?
Well, I think more.
It's not social media, it's influence.
Is it socialism?
Whoever that person's being influenced by something in their life, whether it's their parents at home, whether it's a student at school, something is influencing them to take that certain action. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of it we talked about last week is copycat. You know, a lot of these kids, they want attention. They want attention. They want. So what they do is they'll live stream it. They'll go on. They'll make posts. You know, they'll talk about it before they even do it. They'll tell.
Black children have
want that
posts and live stream and all that.
But the thing is, man, But the thing is, with black kids, a lot of times they will take that action and join a gang.
I think.
Whereas white kids, they don't necessarily join gangs. Like there's no
They
white.
don't have it.
There's no white gangs. You know what I mean? Like I can't think of none. There's the Aryan Brotherhood. But as far as like with black, when I grew up, it was folks and Vice Lords and Stones and then you had Bloods and Crips. You had so many different options. I hate to say it like that, but options where if you ain't getting the love from home, you got the homies,
family. Yeah,
you got the homies on the block, man. You family. They doing cookouts. They at the cribs. That's your family. So now granted, they doing dirt in the street for one another, but that's your family. So you're ride out for your family. Whereas when they growing up in the suburb, they don't have that connection to nobody. So they go online.
That's illustrating the deficit that you pointed out. There's no father, so a father is part of a family. Family can be multiple definitions and it can be multiple different genders, but studies and evidence, or however you want to point it out, it takes 7 men to raise a man. And whether you are in a family with a mother and a father, or you're in a family where there's not a father, you have that approach, or I feel that you would have that approach for 7 strong men to be in your son's life. That could be a pastor, it could be a mentor, it could be a coach, it could be an uncle. That if we know it takes 7 men to raise a man, then we know we're in a fatherless society. As a strong man, be that man for a child behind you.
I think a lot of it too is now we're in an era that's going to sound bad for the feminists, but where gender roles are getting mixed up now. You got women thinking, I can raise them.
Right.
It's kind of hard to raise them. Only a man can show a man how to be a man. And that's what you say 7
Well,
up.
and
You know.
if you say to yourself in your own ideology that I am a man in my gender identification, then remember you need 6 more.
Right.
Maybe 7. Count yourself in statistics as a full.
Right, but I know when I grew up, I mean, my dad was there. I mean, Moose always give me shit about it. You know, Gary, but you had a 2-parent house or whatever. My dad,
if we're in a rap contest, I'd win.
yeah, for sure.
Here's Jeezy. He has a dad. He's not sad. His mom was in the house too. Me, I'm crying at home. I ain't got no boo.
I think it's all about motivation. Like we can go in all these arguments and all these disputes. I think it's all motivation. Let's say I want to get a woman. I'm gonna go get that woman. Let's say I just want to go shoot up in school. I'm gonna go shoot up in school. Let's say I'm gonna act the ass in school from K to 12. It's all about decision. I think these men or these young men, these individuals is making a decision to go do it, and they just go on with their move.
But
It's
again,
simple. They just go on with their move.
but I got a question. All right, go ahead.
With their move.
I think too, if we look statistically at schools, most, especially elementary school teachers, most elementary school teachers are white women, because apparently female is a derogatory term. So because it's white females teaching all of the elementary school kids for the most part, the black boys get in trouble more often, they get suspended more often, we know all of these things. What is often overlooked but proved by research is that if a white student acts the exact same way as a black student, because the teacher's white, the black student gets in trouble and the white student does not. So the white kids might have these behavior problems, but they are not seen as a threat, and so they're just pushed along. Oh, he's just being a boy. So there is never any sort of
Discipline.
there's never any second look at these kids. There's not generally discipline, and then if it's a fatherless home, that adds to all of that. And so if we look at all of that combined, these young men potentially have never been looked at as a potential threat. they are not talking about how they feel, and if they are talking about it, they're not being taken seriously.
They're a trophy generation.
And
They're
I know-
trophy for participation
And I know, like, when I was a teenager, I did not want anything to do with my dad. I didn't want to talk to him. Like, I was not close with him. So I think in those really pivotal years, young men, if they're only at home with mom, they're probably not talking to anybody about how they feel or what they think they need to do about anything because they're not comfortable there. They want to talk to their dad or a male figure and they don't have that.
Right. And not to mention that a lot of their friends, because kids nowadays are real. Like we had our cliques, but I'm sure like me and Moose, like you had your football team you hung with. Then you had your friends outside of the football team you hung with. You had the guys in your neighborhood you hung with. So you had very different groups you hung with. Now,
That's not a thing anymore.
it's not a thing. It's like you hang with your clique. You got your emo kids. So all the emo kids hang together. They don't hang with like the band
And
students.
none
They
of
don't-
them are involved in after-school
Yeah.
activities.
So then you got band students. They only hang with the band students. They don't hang with the basketball
So
team.
what you're saying, community is divided into sects, and the sects don't cross. Not sex, sect.
Yeah, sections. Yeah.
SECTS.
Yeah, they don't have what we call crew dynamics. They don't have that.
Yo,
We had a show, didn't we?
Yeah,
Have a show?
crew dynamics. They don't have like different crews. They all
We've done this a minute, huh?
Yeah, we were here for a while.
I'm
So it
feeling
does
rockin'
take a
nostalgic.
village, and even if you have both parents or you have a single parent or wherever your circumstances play, that you might potentially need a safe outlet to have your conversation. In my house, we've always provided an adult to talk to, and I'm certainly not the example for life in itself, but I've always given my children a person to talk to that has their permission to talk to them, not tell me what the conversation was that they had. And my idea on that was that I want you to be able to talk to someone that can give you sound advice. I don't want you to talk to the 4th grade expert on sex. I don't want you to talk to the 8th grade expert on STDs.
Right.
I don't want you to talk to the 7th grade or
Yeah.
12th
You talking about
grade
the
expert
student?
on drug
Yes,
use.
yes.
I want you to talk to an adult. And as your parent, you
That's so
probably
smart.
aren't going to want to talk to me. So here are some people, if you're in a situation, you have questions, you want to know something, that I'd like for you to reach out to. And having that conversation with your neighbor or your mentor or your coach to say, hey, this is what I really want to do. Or I'm in a spot, like what do I do now?
I had a question. Go ahead. Go
Well,
ahead.
real quick, the one thing I think too now is technology.
Oh, yeah, let me go first.
Go ahead.
All right, so I got a question. Sorry. All right, so when she Fancy brought up the fact that you can speak to your coach and all this kind of stuff, like in the light of Larry Nassar. Larry Nassar was the doctor at Michigan State, which I would affectionately call little brother, but Michigan State. He was a coach. He was a doctor on the team that was treating these girls way wrong.
Wrongly.
I know. In my personal life, man, my youngest seed says, "Dad, the coach wants me to come over." I'm like, "Who else is going?" Oh, it's four of the guys. I'm like, "What are y'all doing What are you doing at this guy's house?" Oh, the coach has indoor basketball. He's doing burgers on the grill for freshmen and sophomores. He's the JV coach. And I'm feeling weird about it, where I asked my son straight up, did he touch your booty or anything? He's like, no, Dad. Plus there's 6 of us, we'll beat him up, And I'm like, cool, Keith Vale, what's up? So I'm like, cool. I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me. But in this day and age, doesn't it make you a little bit nervous?
Yeah.
Doesn't it make you a little bit nervous that all of a sudden this coach has this house? I'm like, well, where's his woman friend? Where's his children? When his children they're gone, and
It
do
does
play.
make you nervous, and that's where you can't over communicate, and you can't ask too many invasive questions, and you can't say too many things. Like we've talked several times about different events that have happened. Would you say anything, or would you not?
The
Or
truth is, you never really know.
You never really know. They better say something.
I know you better say something, but I'm sure there's things that happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That no one ever speaks about. And this is the truth.
it happens every
No
day.
one speaks about it.
Right, and don't get me wrong. Moose is a coach. This is my first year having coached, and I've had players stay at my house and all that. You know what I mean? And that's I think about. Man, these parents really trust me.
You all right, but-
But I'm cool. But you never know about that next guy. Yeah. You know, you never know about that next guy.
And they can move further, like with the kids and stuff. It's like with so much technology, they have access to so much information that we didn't even have information. We didn't have access to growing up.
Right.
So now, if you feeling some kind of way, now you go in this group. You can find this group on Facebook of the kids that feel just like you, or you know, and you go in there, you start communicating, and then you know everybody's mad and want to do this. Like, you know what? Fine, let's all do this together. You know, so you got these avenues to talk to a group of people where you don't have to reach out to your parents. You don't have to reach out to nobody in your house because you got people who you think just like you. And a lot of times it might be a Russian hacker on the other end of that, but they're not wise enough to know that.
Pushing everything.
Pushing buttons,
real quick, we're gonna come right back to this, man. You're listening to the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man. We are live at Sticks, Indiana. We're at 361.
Indiana.
Sticks Indy. That's the name of their Instagram. Sticks Indy.
I just gave you a really dirty look. I'm so sorry.
I know it's all good.
That's
Yeah.
my line.
Yeah, I know. Sticks. I tried again. 361.
Indiana.
Yeah, man. Heavy Hitters Radio Show. Hey, this is Moose, aka Big House, man. We got the one LGZ Mbaku, man, up in there, and he's holding it down, man. You know, I want to see the hair. I want to see the hat though. Can you lift up the hat real quick? Oh, it's a nice regular haircut. Okay, all right, it's cool.
Let's get a little kind of thin it down.
Hey, I tell you what, man. We got the lady of the house, man. The one, the only Run EMC. She's definitely up in there, man. You know what, man? We got the resident hype man, the young man in the crew.
I need you to go away for a while. It's too cloudy out here.
Man, it's all good. I'm finna head out anyway.
the one, the only Cloud Overcast, man. He's definitely up in there representing, man. He's got the energy. Man, we got Fancy up there. And you know what? I got a lot of feedback when Fancy was on before, man, because
I have fans?
you have fans, Fancy.
Oh, well,
Fancy has fans.
reach out to me.
Fancy has fans, man. She does. And then, hey, man, the coach came. Coach. What's up, Coach?
Not much. Just running a little late. But
You all right? Hey, you all right, man? I'm glad you came, man. And then, hey, what'd you call? I can't remember.
Lethal
I can't remember what you got. I can't remember. We got Lethal Weapon, man. It's our marketing and social media team, man. They have been here, man. These guys are hungry, and you know what? They're not just hungry for us. If you got business out there and you want Lethal Weapon to help you, check out Ty and Lance, man. Their information will be on our stuff, so you can look up Ty and Lance. All that stuff will be on there, man. But like I said, we call them Lethal Weapon, man, because they Lethal Weapon for us, man.
It was the Stas of Murtaugh. What was his name?
Something like that. Yeah, Murtaugh or something. I forget the
other guy's name.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, so check us out. Hey, Jeezy, where else can you catch us, man?
Man, you catch us on Apple Podcast.
Apple Podcast.
I know, right? Apple Podcast, man. Stitcher Radio. If you get an Android phone, man,
I'll be at Lowe's on 10th Street.
As a matter of fact, just go to Google and put in independent radio, man. We're the first thing that comes up.
We are the first thing that comes up, typically. Typically, we are the first thing that comes up. Although, the way you're looking, Ty, we're not the first thing anymore.
We got to work on it.
We have been in history, we have been the first thing that comes up. All right, so hey, man, check us out.
Imitators out there.
Yeah, imitators, and not haters, just imitators.
But entertainment is a form of flattery.
That's right. That's
Haters is free marketing, man. Haters is free marketing.
There are these guys, man. What's the name of them again?
He didn't go to college to get that.
Say the name of them. What's the name of them again?
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. How come I can't never remember that, man? My brain is fried.
Yo, man.
Hey, man, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. I'm a man of a certain age. I got my hat on backwards, which makes me look a lot cooler than normal, right? Yeah, it makes me look a lot cooler than normal. Hey.
Can you cue the pomp and circumstance? I graduated to a certain age tonight. Thanks to LGC. Welcome. Hey guys, check this out, man. All right, so man, we've covered a lot tonight. We're gonna get back into some of the other stuff, but we got to get back to some of the things that we always talk about, which is important to take into the knowledge here, man. A staple in our show is called Brews and Reviews. And so our Brews and Reviews is something that is a rating system. And Jeezy,
no, go ahead. You don't do it.
No way. I've never done it.
Brews and Reviews is the Heavy Hitters rating system. So it is a reverse rating system. The more brews it takes to get through something, the worse that it is.
Yes.
What does that mean? Like, Jeezy, have you seen? For example,
For example, David Copperfield. He's like 10 bros and like 2 lines of coke.
Oh man, so you really don't like it? So like
Not
you really
at
got to
all.
be tore up to like okay.
Not at all.
Whereas
Black Panther, man, you going to sober and you be happy, you enjoy
you
it.
want to drink some water.
Water.
Yes.
And
All
enjoy
right.
it.
All right. So Ron, it sounds like you're excited. You want to go first?
I'll let you go
I
first.
have 2.
Brews and reviews.
So, this past week I've done lots of different things because I had a little vacation. So, the first thing I would like to review today is if you are male or woman,
That's fine.
that's silly as that sounds. And you feel the need to remove some body hair. First, you should go to the Naked Monkey and you should see Brittany. But,
Amen.
holy smokes! So I have been waxed before, but it's been a while, and I was.
Naked Monkey's next door, right?
It is next door to Sticks, yes. And so I probably should have come over here to get a drink or 7 first because it hurts. It hurts, but Brittany makes it better and it's less awkward. Like, it's kind of an uncomfortable place to be in general because you are literally exposed. But Brittany makes it less awkward. So if you need to go to the Naked Monkey downtown, you need to go see Brittany Walker. She's great.
Brittany
But-
Walker.
Yeah, that's her name. But I would
Jeez.
say have several drinks first. 5 or so.
So you give it 5 brews, but do it.
Yeah, I mean, it's still worth it.
All right.
I'm
Here's
just
here-
saying
It's like
it
when you
hurts.
wax your car or, prepare your ride. If you can see your reflection in your work, it has been a good day.
Apparently, I'm taking 12
That-
tonight, so
as
thank God
I-
I went to Naked Monkey.
as I look around, like the men's faces are like
I have a price card if any of the men would like to know.
so.
For a male Brazilian, it's $100, and I would pay for both of you guys to go just because.
Do
And
I
will
get
be the
finished off?
camera crew. So is that a
Do I
price
get
card
finished
for
off?
the Take 12 or is that a price card for the Naked Monkey?
The Naked Monkey is $100, and I would pay $200 for both of these guys, gorillas. to head to the
Jeezy
Naked
be in the
Monkey.
bathroom with his leg up on the toilet.
Yes, I mean, let's just schedule it. We'll bring in his sticks and then we'll take
Next week, the Heavy Hitters is coming live to you from the Naked Monkey
Yes.
for
I'm not sure if I can get waxed on my.
Manscaped.
I will tell you what though. So maybe this is too much information, but I'm gonna give it anyway. When you get, I'm gonna just go with it. When you get your butt waxed as part of the Brazilian, it hurts way less. Like that's the easy part.
Yeah, I'm not.
Talk about ass wax.
Go
If you saw my face,
Like I say, most guys put their leg up on the toilet, the clippers, and be done with it.
So she's saying like you recognize Brazil, bring in the neighboring countries because a union is always better.
It's so smooth, like it's wonderful. Have a drink, have several drinks first.
All right.
I don't
man,
know if that's
I'm not sure if I can partake in.
I think you guys should try it one time. I'll pay for it.
No, I'm good.
I'll
I'll
help.
pass.
What if you just get a baboon? What if you just get your butt waxed?
But,
Is it called a baboon?
Hey, I'll pay for your baboon.
Yes.
I'll pay for your baboon.
a baboon.
Heavy Hitters, we will be
That mean
taking
your butt will be-
donations and your commitment and pledge towards getting Moose and LGZ wax.
Let's
So
see. Wax
pitch
is
in please this week. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We need your help.
we can go nostril and ear,
I'm doing that.
Brazilian, baboon, neck, chest, back, stomach, leg.
Hey, is this your business?
No. Half
It's
of your
next
upper
door.
leg, half of your lower leg, your arms.
Listeners, we need you.
Full body, $300 to get your full body wax.
Hell
No,
no.
I'm good.
Now,
whole body.
pineapples, but hell no.
Yeah.
Now, baboon's only $30. You guys are getting your butts waxed.
Hey, so I don't know if you guys know, but pineapples are a safe word. So whenever we're gonna say something out of extraordinary, we say pineapple. Hey, so you know what? I
I'm
might
not getting a baboon.
I might be able to go with a baboon.
Yes, let's do this.
I'm going with a baboon.
But you know what you can do? If we did baboons, we'd have to have mics. We'd have to have mics. We had to do like an interview, a live interview at the same time. We got
Even
baboons.
take the overages towards a local charity because this is not about profit.
And I want this. I want nose and ears and baboons.
Yes.
So please, right
I'll pay
now,
for it.
online,
If somebody else is paying for it, I'm doing it.
Yes.
And I'll do a live feed. Do it with me.
Yes. I'm calling Brittany tomorrow.
Hey, that'll go viral.
Tell these men.
You know what? For the good of the show, man.
You heard it
For the show.
right
For the show.
It is on.
I'm doing nostrils, ears, and baboon.
Yes, I'm calling Brittany tomorrow.
Sold. She sold you, man.
I'm so
Can't believe this
crazy
is
that they
happening.
were like, we have this deal where you buy 3 waxes for $150 instead of paying $70 for one. And I was like, yes, I'll
Done.
take 3.
So I guess we're getting waxed. I guess we're getting the baboon. So is our assholes gonna be red?
Right.
What?
We have baboon asses like it's gonna be
It'll
red.
be red. It's not anal
might be.
bleaching. It's just waxing.
Wow, this is funny.
What did she say?
That's so much. Matter of fact, I'm gonna fast forward to.
2018 is live, and I
Speaking of
wanna
that real
hear
quick,
I'm gonna talk
from
about-
the listeners.
it-
I'm
it-
so
it-
excited.
My bruising reviews will be real fast.
Wait.
We'll get off
Wait. I know what are we doing right now?
Bruising reviews.
We're doing bruising reviews now.
I'm
Big Gates. Big Gates called in.
Manscaped.
Big Gates hit us up. Big Gates is a listener from Houston, Texas,
Okay.
that talks to us all the time.
What's going on, Big Gates?
So Big Gates, what's up, man? Hey, we got our guys in here, man. He said we should watch Caveman. It's on BT. He gives it 1 brew. I haven't even heard
I've
of
never
it.
heard of it.
Anybody heard of Caveman?
The guy that comes
Oh, the man cave! It's a talk show. My mom called me and told me about it. It's a group of guys kind of do what we do.
Oh, okay. But they're on TV, on BT.
yeah, on BT.
Oh, okay, he gives it 1 brew. He said
The
we should
weapon
check
make it
out.
happen.
Yeah, I'll be okay to take that.
All right, so yeah, man. So he gives it. All right, go Jeezy.
Real quick.
Jeezy, you can do yours. You can go back and do your last one.
Real quick, man. There's a show. As a matter of fact, the young fellas might like this, man. I kind of got into it last week, and I think I done watched the first season and a half in like 5 days, and that's Billions on Showtime. Billions is a great. Matter of fact, I might talk about last week. It's a great show. If you ain't got Netflix, do your Fire Stick or whatever, man. But definitely check out Billions, man. 0 brews, man. Great story. They playing it. It's on Showtime, and they playing with real
What'd you
money.
say Netflix.
No, I said if you don't have Showtime, look on Fire Stick with Billions. And I have not watched this.
Well, what's it about?
It's about this guy's a trust fund guy. He does like stock market. It's kind of like Wolf of Wall Street, but a series.
I got you.
So like the whole point is like he's the trust fund guy, and he has like a psychiatrist in his office to help keep his guys wired and working hard. But the psychiatrist is the wife of the U.S. attorney. So they doing all kind of insider trading, but because she has,
Is it a show?
it's a show.
Oh, okay.
So basically the whole thing started when the main guy Axel wanted to buy a house in the Hamptons that was $85 million. And the U.S. attorney dude told him, like, look, man, people love you, you're doing good in the community, whatever, but if you buy that house, everything changes and people start looking at you funny. So dude, like, man, he was like, first he took it to the heart, was like, you know what, he right. But the wife was like, man, I'm a billionaire, man. Like, hey, man, I ain't gonna let you tell me, man. So he called the guy, was like, put an offer, $65 million cash. Next day, bought the house. It was all in the newspaper. The U.S. attorney was like, okay, well, we're looking into Axe Capital. We started looking into them, into their findings or whatever. And that's where everything started from, man. It goes
What's
on
the name
Twitter.
of it?
Billions.
All right, it's
And they playing with billions for real.
outstanding. All right, so what else you got on brews and reviews, Evan?
The chiropractor is just, I have never been to the chiropractor before, and I had some recent injuries, and the chiropractor is fixing me. And I'm pretty sure the chiropractor is just sent from heaven above, and it's so wonderful, and it is for sure 0 brews. And if you have back pain or any pain, call Performance Wellness, and Dr. Walters will fix you, and they'll let you lay on these really comfortable tables, and it's so heavenly.
And adjustment's like $100, right?
We got a
I'm not sure.
client fulfillment.
Okay.
I do not know. You have to call Performance
Pardon me
Wellness.
for not getting up.
So that's what's up, man.
So Dr. Walters is wonderful.
Pleasure, man.
So
Yeah. You can't tell by just a shield.
I love how this goes. But it was so good this week. I'm so disappointed you didn't watch it yet.
Well, real quick, I got one more while everybody kind of get up out of here. Pacific Rim, Uprising.
Okay, so I have not seen the first one, but Moose tells me all the time that the first one was terrible. Do you agree?
The first one's okay. This one is a lot shorter. Action is great. Great action. Great story. They kind of going in the direction of one of those like Maze Runner type films, but it's more like teen kind of stuff. But the first one was more adult, but this one is definitely shifting towards like teen, that teen crowd kind of stuff. So it did well this first weekend. It actually topped Black Panther for the first time last weekend. Black Panther been on top of 3 weeks straight.
Okay, so I have a question. Can we brews and reviews, or maybe you haven't heard about this?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not a movie, but it's an app. Is it HQ Trivia? Has anybody heard about this? So HQ Trivia is an app for iPhones, and twice a day you do live game shows, much like Deal or No Deal, but it's a trivia-based game. And you can log on from your iPhone. There's no Android app yet.
I'm out.
But twice a day you can log in and participate around the country to win $7,500 or larger purses. Has anyone else heard about this?
No, it's you with actual money.
Actual money. So it's an app. It's from the creators of Vine. It's HQ Trivia. It's free, and it's trivia based. I just learned about it when I was on spring break with my offspring, and everyone dialed in with seriousness, like we used to listen to news breaks and State of the Union. So HQ Trivia. I just wondered if anyone else knew about that. People dialed in, logged in. If they suspect you're cheating, they kick you off. But it's trivia, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type setting.
Yeah, I'm not good at
No
those.
lifelines or anything like that. And prizes awarded every day, twice a day.
No stuff.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a free app, but do you have to sign in to the game, or?
I would presume it's like any other app.
Yeah.
You download it, sign in, and then you just answer the questions. And you have a short amount of time to answer each one. As long as you get it correct, you proceed through the game. If you get it wrong, you're knocked out. And it'll show you how many are participating or what's going on. And I don't know the time increment, but it's shorter than you could Google it in. Like there's every preface that someone might try to cheat, and it's general trivia about anything.
You don't have to pay for anything.
Nope.
I kind of want to try it.
Yep. HQ Trivia. I want to know what you think.
Jeezy's out because I don't have an iPhone.
We already knew that. I cannot believe you haven't watched HQ.
No, I will watch
I
it.
need you to watch it.
I'm about 2 episodes behind on The Flash.
Because holy smokes.
I'm behind on Agents of
Someone
Shit.
is back.
Ward?
I need you to watch it. I need you to watch
Is
it.
Ward back?
I need you to watch it.
Brent Dalton is back? Oh, this is,
Watch
okay, I'm going to watch it. Don't tell me. I won't be surprised.
I just don't feel like
Oh, you gotta watch it. It's so good. Jeezy, what other movies are coming out that you're excited about other than Infinity War?
Deadpool. Deadpool 2 is coming out. And I'm kind of nervous because they still doing reshoots. And the movie comes out in like a month. And that's never good news when you're doing reshoots a month before the movie comes out. Yeah.
Maybe this is because Facebook has taken my media, but my feeds are full of Netflix, Roxanne.
I've
seen that or heard about that?
Yeah. You know what? Netflix is starting to come out with a lot of original content that is really, really good.
I like that. It just makes me sing Roxanne.
Roxanne is also. Roseanne is back on tonight too.
Yeah, I won't watch it.
Yeah, I came out tonight.
I'll watch Blackish
I
instead.
saw where
I love Blackish.
Yeah, Blackish.
I am really far behind on that one.
Yeah. And Modern Family.
I saw
Modern Family is like you have to be like intelligent to enjoy the comedy in that show because it's so much. It's like witty comedy and like some people just go over their head. And I'm laughing my butt off. Like it is hilarious, well written, well put together show. So and the thing about it, you can watch it at any point and get it going. So Modern Family is a great show.
I concur.
Time for Run That News.
Run that news.
I'm just gonna get started. So,
Run that news.
I like that.
Yeah.
We need that every week. So.
I'll probably forget.
The internet is blowing up over Beyonce. What's new? But so Tiffany Haddish posted a picture of her and Beyonce, and the caption said something about Beyonce just got bit in the face, right? So apparently this happened in December, and so Tiffany just posted this picture though, and everyone has been trying to figure out who bit Beyonce, right? Like the internet is breaking over this.
I thought you were going to say she was at Target. That's what was on the news today.
Everyone needs to know who bit Beyonce.
I thought it was talking about her tickets being $500.
So Chrissy Teigen said that she knew who it was. She wasn't going to say. That she was on the Today Show this morning. Blah blah blah. She never did say. So apparently, I have to look up who it was because I don't know this person.
Somebody bit her in the face.
Somebody bit Beyonce. Another celebrity bit Beyonce.
Was they doing it or something?
No, they were at a party. And the story is that this unnamed celebrity until this afternoon
Why do we
just
care?
came up and bit Beyonce. And everyone is like losing their minds over it.
That's crazy.
So the person who bit Beyonce was
Sanaa Lathan.
Sure. I don't know who that is. Who is that?
You know, it's Love and Basketball. Never seen it. Never
I
mind.
have seen Love and Basketball.
Yeah, that's Sanaa Lathan.
That would be one of the movies I've seen more than 5 times. I've seen.
Yeah, that's Sanaa Lathan.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and she's fine.
Anyway, so apparently she bit Beyonce, and it was all a joke or something. I don't know. Everybody's losing their minds over the fact that someone bit Beyonce at a party in December. I don't know. And then it came out today that Prince OD'd on fentanyl. Did you guys see that?
No, I did not.
Yep.
Is that what Michael Jackson died on?
Yes.
That seems sketchy to me. They both died the same way.
So he had.
Do you know that Prince predicted his death?
What did you say?
Do you know Prince predicted when he was going to die?
No, tell me all about it, Mr. Conspiracy.
He told his mom the actual date that he told him that his time was up.
When?
It was like whenever the day was he died.
No, but when did he
But
say that?
a year prior.
Like
A long time ago he told his mom. And in some of his songs. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
That's weird.
I'll have the full story next week.
I appreciate that. I'm excited to hear about that.
Yeah, you gotta remind me because I don't
I
forget.
will. I also want to talk about stormy-daniels, but I was hoping Moose was going to be part of this conversation. So I will just get started. So stormy-daniels, for everyone who's been living under a rock, is the porn star that Donald Trump had sex with a while ago, and then she was paid off 11 days prior to the election.
Real quick, I'm gonna stop it right there.
Yes.
Did you by chance see the 60 Minutes interview?
I did watch the 60
Okay.
Minutes interview.
Here's the problem that I have.
Let's hear it.
But it shows like when you watch a lot of TV like I do, and you hear a lot of stuff how they tell people to dress. Like she was dressed like a soccer mom, not like a business. Like she's like.
Yes, she had on. So if you didn't see it, she had on a gray pencil skirt and heels, and she had on a pink button-up
shirt. Yeah.
And like pineapples, her tits are huge, and still somehow the button-up shirt almost fit.
Almost fit.
Perfect. I have no boobs, and they don't even fit me correctly.
Yeah,
so,
but
like that shirt was for sure custom made.
Yeah, so it's like somebody told her to present your case, you must dress like this for the. She was dressed to appeal to the regular mom.
Yes.
When every day Stormy Daniels, that's probably Stormy Daniels' only outfit like that.
Oh, I'm sure. And like her lawyer looks like John Travolta for the record.
Yeah.
I just need to say that. So her interview was interesting because I found myself, part of it I was like, oh, like I want to believe her, and then other parts I was like, you're acting so odd. Is it because you're like nervous? Also, you still have porn star lipstick on.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
I know.
She was, matter of fact, she was in the strip club just last week. There's video
I saw
just
it.
last week.
I saw it.
What's the end game?
What's
Trump
the
did pay her.
She's working to be relevant.
She
needs to be relevant.
to be relevant, man.
She needs to be out there again.
The whole story is interesting because she has signed several documents. So she signed a non-disclosure form or agreement, and that is why she got $130,000 or whatever from Michael Cohen. And then she has signed several statements saying that she never had sex with Donald Trump. So now she's telling her story, and she's saying, like, I'm not a victim, I did this willingly, but the story needs to be told.
Why does it need to be told?
I'm not sure everybody needs to be told from her perspective, other than the fact that she said during her interview that she was threatened multiple times, and that she felt like her non-disclosure agreement was non-valid because Donald Trump did not sign it, only Michael Cohen did. And of course, Donald Trump's name was not in there. It was listed as a different name. So she felt like that agreement was non-binding because it was never officially signed
That's lawyer
by
talk.
all parties.
That's lawyer speak.
So the issue is that she received payment that could have increased Trump's chances of being elected by her not saying anything. She received that payment 11 days before the election. Jeezy.
My hand is raised.
What?
I'll be honest. That had nothing to do with Trump getting in the White House. Trump literally said, pineapples, I just grabbed him in the pussy. And he was getting to the White House. And that didn't happen. So clearly sleeping with Stormy-Daniels would not have affected him. People
It's
hated...
not that he slept with her. That's not the
No,
issue.
I'm saying, but people hated Hillary. And that's just the end of the story. I mean, the states where she needed to win, they hated Hillary, and she wasn't winning.
John Edwards went to trial over a similar situation because he paid a woman to not tell her story like a year before his election, and he had to go to trial over it.
Over sex.
It's not the sex, it's the money.
If I got the money, who cares?
It's money and exposure. So lawyer speak could say these are the terms. But the fee of the lawyer versus the residual from the exposure endorsement.
Right. I get that part of it. But what I'm saying is,
Still
like,
profit.
my thing is,
There's more dollar signs at the end than you invest in the beginning than fourth grade math says.
okay, but my question is this. Here's my question. Is the IRS going after Stormy Daniels? Because clearly she ain't paid tax on that 125.
No.
You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? If I give you $125,000 and you accept payment, you gotta pay taxes on that. So somebody,
That's not front page news. That's financial section, which is what.
yeah, but the IRS should be like, by the way, and the FBI be like, by the way, Stormy that 125.
Well, now that it's out there.
It's out there. Exactly. It's the same.
Jeezy, if she's good at her craft, and it sounds like she is, I'm pretty sure Uncle Sam is writing off a few things too.
Oh no, but what I'm saying is that 125. They look at her tax rate like, wait a minute, you ain't filed that, you ain't claimed that 125. You ain't.
Viagra may or may not be involved.
Yeah, you ain't claimed that 125. We need to get our money out of that 125 that you claim that you didn't make. That's a profit.
Well, if her expenses exceed her income,
It didn't exceed that 125. That 125 wasn't added in there.
Or another business write-off that
That's true. What I'm saying is that
Which then
125.
makes it an accounting issue, and everyone needs one of those.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that 125. She ain't filed it on her taxes.
Maybe she did.
Don't you, sir?
That had nothing to do with the interview, so
Yeah,
I do not have information on that topic.
I would, if I was report, I would ask that question. So did you pay tax on that 125?
What was also interesting about her interview, though, was that they did not ask. So they talked to her and they talked to her lawyer, and that was it. So like, they did not ask any of her friends or her colleagues.
She don't got no friends.
So
Or her accountant.
or her husband.
He's talking about
talking about stormy-daniels. So she claims that she was threatened
By Trump supporters, I'm sure.
by a specific person. She goes over the threat in detail, but 60 Minutes did not investigate if she had told anyone about that or if anybody could speak to that story. So right now her credibility is in limbo because she has signed all of these documents saying, no, I didn't have sex with him, la-di-da.
she did have sex with him one time.
Correct, but she has signed several statements.
salacious?
But in risk assessment, is credibility really a concern for her? I don't think
But
that's on the table.
if she is going to fight this, and if she
It's a good
is,
one.
What is she fighting for? What does she want?
Money, exposure,
She want more money
relevance.
from him, or she
Yes.
want more? She want more money from Donald Trump for what?
Relevance.
So let this be a lesson to you. If you now or in the future plan to have any infamy, let me just say to you, as your non-trained, credentials obtained from Google, Acme, and other valid sources.
What the heck?
Don't pineapple a stripper or anyone else suspect that you don't want on the payroll later.
It used to be
Man,
a
she
point.
is well spoken.
It used to be a point in time where being famous and being a celebrity allowed you to sleep with as many women as you can.
Yes.
Not anymore.
And
Not
that's why
anymore.
you
It's the Weinstein effect.
And
No,
if you're gonna and you don't want to fund Me Too, then you need a good lawyer, advisor,
Speaking of
agent,
that-
No.
accountant.
What you need is
Speaking of that old girl on Me Too, ooh, never mind.
my thing is
The one that started Me Too, who was messing with her?
I know, man. The whole
Sorry.
Somebody on Viagra because you would poke
The
me
whole-
and take a
Hey,
picture
happy
for hours.
anniversary.
Happy born day,
The whole thing
Viagra.
is if you are going to sleep with a person that's famous, put your cell phone in the bucket. Bruce or Bruno, take that outside. I'm gonna do my business. I need you to sign this, say that this non-agreement.
If
You
you're
will
This-
hear
this-
some of that content. There's a non-disclosure,
No.
surrender your phone, etc.
Do what I'm saying is like,
penis
first
couldn't
of
even
all,
get
it ain't right. This is consensual.
Before you come with me,
This is all the kind of stuff that's gonna happen. I need this. Why
It's
you
not the
need all
sex,
this?
it's the money.
It ain't
The
romantic,
issue is
nah.
not the sex.
But I'm trying to protect my neck. I ain't trying to
Don't
lose
drop no
my-
ashes on my rice.
I ain't trying to lose my
I would
enterprise.
and
over
if
some
you
sex,
feel
yo.
I did, please put it on my tab.
Especially if you're married.
Friends
You
don't
lose
ash
them.
and friends
The issue in
rice.
this case, though, is not the sex, it's the money. It's the money that she got 11 days before the election. That's the issue.
Yeah. So
And relevance.
it's safe to say that Russia can't take it out of a man, but guess what? Some booty can.
Yes.
So have you ever heard him say athletes die twice? You die once when your career's over, and you die once when you die.
Yeah.
Let it be said, porn stars, strippers, etc., infamy dies twice too. So when you're out of the spotlight and you begin to wither, you gotta claw your
Yeah,
way
because
back into
Stormy's
something.
like, she's pushing 40, right?
Something like
That's
that.
where it begins.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
So them 23-year-olds is just taking it in every hole, and she like,
I
damn.
trained that Paige Bob Seeger, and if you think that I did not honor my cougar status, you are wrong.
Done. So,
All right, folks. Listen to Heavy Air's radio show, man. And Stormy Daniels, if you want to come on our show and be the second people you talk to, what's his name? Stone Phillips? No, what's his name? Who she talk to? Brian Anderson?
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper, that's it.
it was an odd follow with Antetokounmpo. Was the next story. It was a very odd.
No, it wasn't.
So short.
No, it wasn't. It was a man's show.
Yeah.
You gonna talk about Stormy Daniels and you gonna talk basketball? I'm in.
I mean,
I'm watching that.
I had it on.
I'll just take this moment to say that I would like to be on the Men's Live Matter 2 show. If ever they are taking guest appearances, I feel
do that.
that I could really support
Man, it's
add
very,
to the cause.
it's very macho, very.
Misogynistic.
No,
I was
it's not
gonna wear
misogynistic.
Camo and like prepare myself with whiskey and cigars.
Yes.
I just feel that
Yes,
this movement needs a counterbalance to carry its validity forward.
we
and
taking on all
I would
issues,
like
man.
to participate.
The men will not be marginalized. I will
Heavy
not allow
Air's
it.
radio show. And by the way, here's the thing, man. So so is it going to be a time where males come out and say, I don't want to be called male. I want to be some
I
male.
want to
moves.
be queen without the tattoo.
Queen,
That
that's
is
what
not
men
an
are doing.
option when you need to select
Don't
your
call
gender.
Ron. Don't call me dude no
Now
more.
there is an
I
other,
don't
so
say
technically,
Don't call me dude.
You can be other, right? We can all just be other.
We're going to a genderless society.
Well, here's the thing. I mean, as you can already choose your nationality. Where Moose, aka Big House, chooses now Samoan going forward.
and it's an assimilation on the box you check.
Most
If
of
I
Rock
go in as a
Johnson.
voter and I want to pick whatever I want to check, no one stops me to say
No one.
Why do you think my name is LGZ Mbaku?
Well, here's
I am a
Well,
Dominican,
because
African American,
clearly you're
African.
Dominican. Why are we talking about this?
Well, guess what? Here's the reason I choose
my radio
Polynesian.
eyes
Here's why I choose What'd you say? You have your radio eyes on? That's hilarious. So here's why I choose Samoan and Polynesian, man. I feel like The Rock,
Yep.
Mac from
He's Polynesian.
I don't know, but Mac from
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and myself, We're all in the same. We're all in the same category, baby.
This is not evidence-based.
Yes, it is.
I don't know. It's what I want.
We're all in the same
That said,
category.
me, Mac, and The Rock are the same.
We're in the same. We're in the same race.
You know what, man? You're right. You're right, man.
You want anything?
We're all in the same race.
Y'all all over 6 feet.
You got enough people to carry the flag in the Olympics. Let's go.
Yes.
Seriously.
I made
You
it.
made it. Y'all over 6 feet.
We all
over 290.
Yeah. What you trying to say, man?
I'm
You're
over,
right.
I'm over 290.
Are you not? You not in that category?
I'm in Baku.
Your blood pressure?
I'm LGZ in Baku.
All right, I'm with you. All right, folks, listen to that radio show, man. We about to shut this thing down. Hey, man, we got
When the rice
what's
is
his
cold,
name?
I don't even know his name.
Let me get
D-Lo, G.
Yeah, see, man, you was stressing at first.
Oh, man, I'm sweating, man.
You were stressing at first, and then we just really came in with it. Let me get
with a take that 12 on there.
Look at him, he's flexing on us.
Flexing.
I'm part of it. I'm part of it. I'm part of this. You guys are visitors. I'm part of it.
He doing it with that.
No, what was his name? John Wall.
Yeah.
We haven't commented
Such a
on
classic
the
man.
paparazzi and what we had to, ramp up security to get these guys in here.
What you talking about?
Like hordes of adoring fans and women throwing bras just to get these men at
A
the
bunch of
table
who?
to
A
join
bunch
the
of who was
show.
there?
Paparazzi.
Hordes?
Hordes.
Oh, with a D.
Hordes of adoring
Hordes. My bad. I have black mouth sometimes.
Were there hordes of whores?
I have black mouth sometimes, so
Potentially.
hordes sounds like whores.
I thought you said horse too.
Find out was whores. Whores or hordes?
Well, I'll work on my enunciation.
Still sounds the same every time.
I know, like whores or whores. Are we talking about whores? Are we talking about whores or whores?
We're talking about a bunch of people or a bunch of chicks
All right,
that
let's
are
do it.
easy.
Right, you can't
That are
back the
easy.
moose.
Let's
Don't
not
dare
speak
call
Ooh,
them
did I say
chicks.
chicks?
Don't
A
call
bunch
them
of
chicks.
females.
Nope, that's wrong too.
Oh, a bunch of whores.
Can't call them whores.
You're okay.
Hordes of whores.
We're okay. We got a hordes of
We got a
whores.
bunch of bad bitches. I'm with that.
So I'm not sure. Like, okay, all right, fancy. True. When I say it, hordes and whores sounds the same, exactly the same.
You're correct, sir.
How do we fix it?
Hordes.
That's the only way.
Well, the only way you can, you pick the one with your most interest and you proceed with that conversation.
Oh, so there's a bunch of
The
whores out
the
there.
problem is, man, is with black
Because we're next to the
with neighbors, but we got bigger lips, man. So words just don't necessarily
I was just trying
Come
to
out.
point out
You got black mouth.
get black mouth.
with DJ in the house
With
and
F's,
your
mouth.
willingness to do the Manscaped episode, that
I can't
Sticks
wait.
is getting crowded with your family.
Oh.
So
He did not show because we're getting baboon butt
we
at some
had
point.
no. He
D-Lo
brings
want to
his
party.
own
See,
game.
D-Lo came.
See how we don't show up to the
He is
show.
not-
We already signed you up for it too, though.
I wasn't here to sign myself up.
Are you getting baboon butt?
voted.
You doing it with us, man?
Yeah, we voted and you lost. You have to go. You're part of the heavy hitters.
I'm doing it strictly for the show. I think it'd be
Oh my
interesting
gosh, it's gonna be
content.
great, and I'm paying for it, and I can't.
Really?
I'm getting
Yeah.
nose.
Damn.
I'm getting my nose hairs cleaned
You
out.
in, D-Lo?
My
We
ears
all-
hair cleaned out.
We all doing it, man.
If we all doing this, then how can I
I've
not
asked-
do it?
That's what I'm saying. He down for the call.
I had to ask the listeners to participate.
Ask
and
the
be
listeners?
engaged. Yes, I'm asking now. This is my
So
Jerry
here's what you need to do.
Lewis
You need to get on the.
telethon.
Here's what you need to do.
Telethon.
Get on the. Let me see. What I'll do.
Damn,
Here's what I'll do
shit.
for. Here's what I'll do for the squad. I will pull out a picture of Naked Monkey and post it on our deal, and then you can get on there and you can say all you need to say on it.
Yes, and I'm gonna get with.
You can just
the
tag-
Legal
we
get
Weapons,
baboon. I ain't
and
getting
we're
none of
gonna
us.
get
We
our
get the baboon
listeners
butt.
engaged for a good cause.
Are we raising money for getting baboon?
I think you should.
They gonna put a little colding on you. I don't know if she gonna finish me off.
I can't speak as your advisor or directive.
No, that's one of my rules. I'm not doing the male waxing.
Is there males that work over there too?
Yeah, I'm not doing the male waxing.
I'm not sure.
That's why I draw the line. That's my line in the
That's not too
sand.
awkward.
I've only ever had a female waxer, but I'm female, so I'm not sure.
I I have a feeling that
I have a feeling that
we're gonna get KF in it too, man. Oh, he said whatever.
He don't even know what we talking about.
He doesn't know what we're talking about.
He's in.
Get KF, scoot the chair over there, man.
I'm calling them tomorrow.
KF, he don't even agree to anything. He had no idea he agreed.
No, you scoot that chair over,
I'm
D-Lo.
simply saying, as passionate as you are about your city and your causes, that this is your opportunity to unify your listeners and put together a force
Hey, man, she sounds
for your
like-
sacrifice.
Right. She'll be coaching with it.
You're the devil.
No, you said I'm
You're the
in.
devil. You're on water boy, the devil. Hey,
I'd just
so
like to clarify, I am not the devil.
you're the devil. Hey, so
Did we hear? Everybody heard KF say I'm
Yeah,
down.
he said he's in.
whatever we in, I'm in.
Back out.
So now you're getting the baboon waxing.
You get a baboon wax with us.
Hey man, the missus gonna love it. You gonna go home and spray them cheeks? You're gonna be like, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm doing.
He is scooting away from the table.
That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna show somebody. I'm gonna show my sister when she gets in town.
That's weird.
I mean, hey, look at this, man.
That'll be funny.
When is she coming into town?
I'm not sure.
It's not gonna last for a year.
Cause I'm not doing it but one time.
Never
Just for the
say
show.
never.
Getting your
Unless
butt
it feels
waxed
really
is
good.
Not that bad.
I can't imagine it feeling good though.
Yeah.
That's a baboon.
Yeah, you did.
It's a baboon.
I'm getting my. So this is
I want
most,
they talking to me into it, but I do it for the good of the show. We gonna broadcast.
we're gonna be on the mic when this happens.
When it's
I
happening.
can't wait to see you get your nostrils waxed.
Take one for the team.
It's good. It's good content, man.
I know.
It's for the show.
Clean butthole.
This is like the morning zoo. You know what I'm saying?
Clean
Well, I
butthole.
keep butt
I'm kind
wax.
of sad that I already win. Not ready.
Women
for
always
another
get so
wax.
wax. Like I said, Jesus just put the foot on the tub.
No, it glides much more smoothly, and then when you fart, it sounds really funny, and you guys will all appreciate that.
So it sounds like your spring cleaning is
There'll
complete
be no
and your
dingleberries.
acoustics have been checked.
Zero
It sounds
dingleberry.
different when you fart when it's freshly waxed.
It's like
That's real.
You know what mine's gonna sound like. So mine's gonna be like the Clint Eastwood fart. All right, folks. Heavy's radio show, man. Here, I tell you what, man. Today we gotta get into NCAAs real quick.
why?
All right, so obviously there's like nobody's bracket that's really hitting.
Like 700.
There are like 2.2% of the bracket that still have an opportunity to do
How
well.
far do you have Michigan going in your bracket? Honestly.
The championship game.
Oh, you did?
I'm live. I'm in it full effect. As a matter of fact, I have Villanova too.
Oh, well, you still
So I'm
good.
about to mess around and win. And so, but
I can't
and by the way, I had Loyola Chicago winning 2 games. I didn't have them winning. I didn't have them going to the league, but I had them winning 2 games.
Wow.
So,
A lot of people had
so
them
I'm
winning
good
2
to go.
games.
Yeah, I'm good to
I
go.
have to guess that the majority of those 700 are in Michigan, right?
Probably.
Michigan
Go blue.
and Pennsylvania.
Go blue. Not Pennsylvania. No, they don't like us in Pennsylvania.
Because
Because of Penn State.
Villanova.
Oh, Villanova, yeah. Hey, but I'll tell you what, go blue for Moose. Obviously in the name, Moose, a.k.a. Big House. There's a reason for that. Hey, so how your brackets looking, Jesus?
I ain't doing one.
You played college basketball.
But I don't like college. I like UK. They lost. But I ain't doing a bracket this year.
That's ridiculous. Especially since the heavy hitters hosted one. Good job. Hey, Coach, did you do a bracket?
I did, and all I have is Kansas.
Oh, so you still alive?
That's it. Everyone else,
Every other team is gone.
gone.
That's
Gone.
crazy. That's crazy.
And that Kansas Duke game was probably the best game of the tournament.
It was a great game. It was a great game.
But like you, I had Loyola going to the Sweet 16.
See?
Yeah, everybody had one.
They were good. I saw them a couple times, man.
I didn't watch a college game all year.
I saw them a couple times. I thought, oh yeah, they're good. D-Lo, did you do a bracket?
Yeah, man, I filled out a bracket, but I haven't looked at it since I filled it out.
You have no idea what you're doing.
No, I do know that I've got Kansas, I've got Villanova in the Final Four, but
They play each other, so.
all right.
So you got that, yeah. You got. So which means you got one in the finals too if you pick the right one.
Yeah.
All right, hey folks, We got. Listen up, man. Listen, we got our own marketing guy, really, right here. Now, we didn't even talk about that. But and you see, I don't know if you've seen his graphics or not, but his graphics are amazing. And by the way, if you follow him on Instagram, man, this dude likes space and like scapes, so like some of the houses and even a park. He posts a parking lot. I'm like, damn, I want to park my shit right there. Like he got an eye. He got eyes for a good parking lot, even like everything he does, man. He likes space. So hey, folks, in the house tonight, man, we're blessed with the one, the only KF, man, one of the hosts of the Iron 3 Hip Hop Show. What's up? You all right? Outstanding. I'm glad you're here, man. Did you do a bracket?
I did not do a college bracket. I did the Kanye bracket.
Oh, the Kanye. Okay, all right. How's that going? That didn't work for you.
Not in the same results.
I understand, man. Hey, man, KF's cool. Like I said, if you ever check out his Instagram, you gotta tell him what it is. You gotta get up closer and tell him what it is. But man, it's all about space, and man, it's real cool. And his artwork and his digital artwork is amazing. Kev, how can the folks follow you so they can see those pictures, man?
They can come to at KF_ at IG.
And then what like, so you gotta say it like K, like you gotta spell it out.
KAEPH.
KAEPH. All right.
You know what I'm saying? At IG. If you like, you know what I'm saying, architecture, if you like design, if you like, you know what I'm saying, any kind of creative stuff, fuck with me, man.
Yes. KAEPH. KA_KAEPH. Man, check him out on Instagram. All right, Ryan.
Yes.
Go ahead and talk to her.
I am currently winning the Heavy Hitters Bracket Pool because that's what I do. I'm being used by 90 points, and I'm going to win it.
Who do you have in the Final Four?
Who do I have in the Final Four? Villanova. Look, I got to look. Villanova.
You gotta win.
Kansas. And I have Virginia and Xavier. So those two are out. But I have Villanova and Kansas. I have Villanova winning the whole thing.
She can win this game and go to the finals and then win.
So you need Michigan to win out.
I have Villanova on one side
And Michigan on the other.
and Michigan on the other side.
So you got to win this thing.
So I can, if I win, say they go to the finals, I could win because of that. But then if Michigan wins, though, I for sure win out.
Well, I have another bracket, but it's pretty low on the totem pole.
We need it to happen, yo.
Hey man, so I had a little.
We can't have a run winning the fantasy football. I mean, what do they make us look like?
I know. Hey, Fancy, did you do any?
I did a bracket.
All right.
It did not go very far.
What you mean?
It didn't go very far. My picks were not solid.
They didn't go well.
It did not go well.
All right.
Not bitter. Happy with good games.
Yeah, right.
Money flows freely and abundantly to me. I could surrender the bracket.
Dang. All right. I ain't mad at that. Fellas, if you want some woman that money flows abundantly and freely.
Anyone can adapt this statement. I'm saying if you want it, speaking
Holla.
of the universe.
All right, I ain't mad at you. Hey, folks, the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. It sounds like Jeezy's checked out.
No, I check out.
He's watching videos. Hey, so I tell you what, man. On Friday, we got my man Fran here, man, talking about financial freedom, home ownership, and building legacy wealth, which is important. You know, we had a team up in there earlier, man, and you know, there's a lot of young folks out there that are trying to make it happen, from a business sense, man. You know what? Give them opportunity. You know, work with them. You know, if there's some local cast, man. You know, and if they don't sound like they're doing it right. Then teach them. You know, maybe you don't give them your money, but you teach them how to make it right the next time. All right. And Jeezy, got anything?
No, man, I'm good, man.
D-Lo, you got anything?
Take that 12.
Take that 12 tonight.
Take that Coach's Tavern.
They got the sweatshirt on.
I know I am.
D-Lo, you won't get it, man? So tell the ladies to take that 12 tonight.
I'm fresh relaxed, ready to go.
Take that 12.
Yeah, I didn't get it. He's the only one that got it. He's a freak. Run.
was more my year. I told him take that 11.
I know. I ain't really been relevant for about 3 years. And since it's Viagra's birthday, I'll be back in 2 years. In 2 years, I'll be back. Got a little weight loss. I wasn't every 50 pounds you gain an inch.
Gain an inch.
I'm about to hurt somebody. All right.
Please don't hurt him, Hammer.
It's gonna be Moose, aka Big House Hammer time. Shout out to him, right? All right, so Run. Anything?
Yes, just enjoy your life and be careful. That's all.
Be careful or be safe. Be safe.
How your pets neutered?
Are you Bob Barker?
Yeah, right.
And speaking of that, I heard this cafe tonight. And I know we're about to go, but there's a cafe where you can go there and you can get coffee,
It's a cat
tea,
cafe.
and then when you get that, right, if you pay $5 extra, you can go in the back room and you can sit in the cat room with 15 cats that roam around. You can drink your coffee and tea
But there are
while you look.
also people adopting those cats, so it's a way for people to then adopt an animal.
Yeah, but some people just go there like that. They're taking reservations. They're taking reservations on the weekend. Listen, they're taking reservations on the weekend.
This is a game show.
To pay $5, so you have to make a reservation to buy your coffee or tea to sit in the cat room for half an hour to pet to Jeezy go.
I'm gonna go on.
Is it spontaneous?
I'm gonna go on a limb.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that there are no brothers ever been in this establishment.
I will take that one step farther, and I will say that 99% of the people going and paying for this quality time with cats, 99% of them are not straight men.
So there's women.
Women or gay men. However,
And also, I would say that this place is either in two places.
let's hear it.
It's either downtown or in Coral.
It's in Fountain
Oh, I thought you were
Square.
going to say beside
It's in Fountain Square.
This is downtown.
It's in Fountain Square, Indianapolis.
It's not on Shaylin.
The Cat Cafe.
It's not on Shaylin, is it?
No,
Okay. It's not on Holt Road?
it's not on Old Road.
Okay.
It's not next to Loans. None of that.
Right.
So, folks, if you want to check out the Cat Cafe,
which makes you suspect.
if you want to check out the Cat Cafe, man, you guys are more than welcome. Like I said, it's fine.
Who comes up with this and it's sales?
She's making money.
Who comes up with it? Like, man, I come up with great ideas and none of them get off the ground. Somebody's like, you know what? I want to have a cafe.
I'm gonna sell coffee
and cats.
tea, and then I'm gonna have a back room where you can go and drink your coffee and cats, and I'm gonna charge you $5 to go sit with them.
Cat Cafe is not.
Who does that? Like, what kind of idea is that?
I've never heard of that.
They were on the news.
Chinese restaurant buyers.
I mean, like,
That's what I
Really?
said.
like when you start a business, there's a group of people get together and come up with ideas. And who was the cat guy? It was like, you know what? You know what I really think would sell?
Well,
Cats.
they go to a good eye.
And everybody was like, damn it, Johnny, that's a great idea.
I will say this though, as an animal lover, I do not love cats, but I do love dogs. And if there was a dog cafe and I lived somewhere that I could not have my own dogs in my house, I for sure would pay $5 to go hang out with him
That is
30 minutes a day.
insane.
I would love every
That
second
is
of
so,
it.
like, I want to hang out with, like, naked women. Like, animals that even
You
come
don't though because you don't want to go to a
Yeah, I
strip
don't.
club.
I don't. But I'm saying, like, if I choose to pay my money,
Establishments just have a different name.
like,
Pretty popular amongst the librarians.
why?
You think? Are you saying that librarians are cat ladies?
Let's not succumb to stereotypes.
Are they cat females?
Right.
Are they cat females?
Are they
There's
pimps?
cat women.
Are they cat daddies in there? You know, he said with his little pseudo repent, his little cat.
With a pinky ring,
With a
like
pinky ring, like,
sipping coffee.
right.
It's all black cat.
Hey folks, I don't know. Hey man, I tell you, we listen to Every's radio show, man. Man, we're live right now at 361.
Indiana.
You can check us out next Tuesday. Actually, next Friday you can catch us too here, man, on the 30th. Did I say that wrong?
You said next Friday.
The next Friday that's coming is this Friday, right?
It is technically it is next Friday.
There's this Friday. That's the
Actually, it's Good Friday.
And then there's
It is Good
Friday.
So how about Good Friday? You can check us out, man. We
On March
obviously
30th.
we obviously aren't Christians, I guess, or I don't know what's going on. Hey, but check us out. Heavy Ridge Radio Show, man. We're live, and I tell you what, you can catch us on all the podcast stuff. We've been messing that up all night, but you know where we are. I mean, coming soon. As a matter of fact, you guys got a show coming up after Easter, so definitely check out Independent Radio. All the other shows, man, the Indie 15 Music Session, the Iron 3 Hip Hop Show, Men's Lives Matter.
Yes.
And then we got a sports show coming up, man, called The Book Report. The Book Report, and I'm excited about it because we don't talk enough sports. He's going to talk all sports, and so which I think adds to our station.
And I might,
Folks,
also,
check this out real quick.
One more show. It's one more show.
Go.
I'm gonna have a WrestleMania preview coming up, man, for Heel Turn, man.
Hey,
I'm gonna test
Heel
Book's
Turn.
knowledge.
Heel Turn. Hey, check this out, guys. At some point soon, we will have a Patreon account set up. And all we're asking for you to do is donate $1.50 to Independent Radio.
$1.99, man.
$1.50 a month to
$1.99.
the Independent Radio. We give free content, free information. We play a lot of music. We post a lot of info. We bring a lot of folks together, man. $1.50 a month is what we're asking for you on Patreon to get all our content on all the shows. Man, check it out. What that's going to do, in turn, is that will create a situation where we can have 24-hour coverage for all the folks out there, man. It's going to be talk shows, radio shows, music. You know what? We're going to invite others in the area to have their own shows. Maybe, we never know. Maybe Fancy has her own show, or she brings in some guys that have some things to talk about. We're going to have a platform for everyone to have their information out there in public, folks. Check us out, man. Independent Radio is hot, man. We're on fire, man. Here we go. We're ready. You guys ready for that? And right now, we're going to do it from 361.
Indiana.
Hey, man, it's the Heavy Ridge Radio Show. It's Moose and Big House. Remember, we are where you are.
So get comfortable.
Come on in.
Yeah, mouth.
Yeah, man, that's us, man. What are you doing? Playing music or something?
Yeah. Heavy hitters. It's Tuesday night.